to try and get Crowding under braking. This is brave stuff. Late on the brakes. Crowding also brakes late as well in hold position. Very, very good driving, guys. Sophisticated. Jesus H. Christ. Just go home. Look at that. What a move. Look at that, guys. What a move from Shane and Borno. What a move from Shane and Borno. That is going to be a move. That's so brave. The wall was like that far away. Wow. Brave here. Oh, they're going through side by side. They're going through side by side. Fantastic driving. Oh, Owen just runs over the curb a little bit. Amazing driving there from Owen, Howell and Giles. Night 5. And look at Roland, he's made ground. Stunning. Hit the flip button, guys. He's going to go around the outside. Oh, he's going easy. Think he's fighting, coming through the hairpin. Oh, no one's lifted. Look at this. 3 S's side by side. Oh, wow. Wings on. Jamie's got the high ground at the moment. Can he maintain that high ground? Goodness me, their real bashers are coming up towards the tunnel. Who is going to give ground here? Good Lord, side by side. Great driving, guys. Great driving. Let's keep it going. And Zepex, keep an eye on him. He's just coming through, just come out of the S's. Oh, look at this. Look at this. He's gone up the square, still on the inside, double overtaken the hairpin. Crazy stuff. Balls. Look at this. Look at this. This freakiest punching. He's picking this one up. Here he comes. Is he going to make a leap for Ascari? He is. I think he's going to send this one. Oh my goodness, we lay on the brakes again from side to side for Ascari. Great driving! Hit the clip button, you know what to do, guys. Here comes Bingley, and I thought he was going to get the job done. He still might get the job done. Here we come, and he's going to get it. Or is he? Adam L.B. is fighting. No, Adam L.B.'s fighting back. Adam L.B. is not giving this position up. Now he's got through. Oh, Kerr Burke's trying to thread the eye of the needle. Three abreast going through. Launching one almost. Jesus! Wow. Oh, what a move! What a switchback! What a switchback! He's going to make it stick! Oh, my goodness me, that's great driving, guys. Huh? What? Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Adam L.B. with the double overtake going into Parabonica. Oh, I think JD, this is going to be close. Oh, it's a three-way. Oh, it's a four-way dance. My God, Jason's taken the lead. All right, Sinclair has got the position back, but look at this. They're trying to break the toe. Perennial. Sam Tubbs going to try and send it the inside. Perennial going into turn 12 with the hairpin. Oh, and Finn Guillaume has to get on the brakes pretty quick. And Finn's going to go up the inside on the soft. Is he going to do a double? And Schumacher's right there as well. Man, this is where it's at. Good Lord. Oh, and Schumacher goes up the inside of Perennial. What a lovely move from Schumacher. He's made it stick. Brilliant move. Some of the clip back. Get the clips going, guys. Kenzie, Retro. Thank you very much, says Shuey.
Oh, how about dinner?
Man, he was on -2. Oh, Sink Dash is going to be careful, Sink. Oh, contact with Perennial. They're going side by side for the Degners. This is brave driving. And Sink Dasher. Wow, what a great move. He took Perennial on the inside of the Degners. Up front. Side by side, Jackie Jr. was overtaken by Batters and was just going to switch through and got the position back again. But here comes Batters. Jackie Jr. places his car superbly on the inside line coming into turn 4. Batters is going to have to go the long way round. And Jackie says, you ain't getting past son. The door is firmly shut and locked. He's going to have a run it back with Kajalo. Oh, he almost runs out of it. Had to switch, big switcheroo. He's going to get him with DRS. And he's going to move himself at P3. Let's have a look at Watto and Rufio again. Rufio defensive, making their way down towards Stowe. Rufio giving the room. Good driving, gentlemen. Good driving. Keep it up. Coming for braking in towards Vale. He's just seen that one coming before. Now he's just taking a lovely defensive line, and Flappy's going to have to. No, Flappy's going round the outside. Oh, they're side by side through 4 and 5. What a Flappy. Oh my goodness me. That was a sensational move from Flappy. But Hayes is going to try and come back in here. Flappy retook the lead with, I think, was one of the best moves I've seen all season. Round the outside there with the long left hander. That was a horseshoe, that there. I think Watto should have this when you think he's going to use his battery now. Switches to the inside. Oh, he's on the grass! Oh my word! How? Clip it! How did he not lose that then? That was remarkable. Good evening, everybody. It's BK, the Xbox Beer and Kebab, the racing guru. Welcome to the channel tonight, ladies and gents. Man, we've got a feast of motor racing for you tonight. Oh, yes, indeed. 3 races, ladies and gents. Canada, track trial. Brazil, track trial. And then the main event, the 50% Division 2 Thoroughbreds race around the circuit Gilles Villeneuve in Montreal, Canada. That's a lot of racing. And to call the action tonight, I've got a special guest with me. It is Giles, 95. Good evening, buddy.
Good evening, Beer. Good evening, everyone. I hope you're all well this evening.
How are you doing, matey?
Yeah, not too bad. It's the first time I've been co-coms with you, so
Yes, it is.
yeah, I'll try not to show you up.
That's all right, mate. I'll go easy on you. I won't rag you too hard. I mean, Cod's not here, but he's still going to get ragged anyway. Even though he's not here tonight, I'm still going to give him some grief. But what we got is we got 2 25s, one shot quali, no safety car tonight, so we can get cracking with the races. The guys are actually readying up right now as we speak, so we will go trackside momentarily. We've got a bunch of trialists in tonight. We've got a whole gaggle of trialists, more than I can count on 2 hands, pretty much. But let's have a little look. They're doing a one-shot quali lap, so it's going to be a bit funky. Let's go trackside. All right then, let's give you a rundown of the rise. We'll get some telemetry up and running for you in the race, and I'll have a quick look through the chat momentarily. We've got Cushmania. Oh, do you know what? It's all changing. It's changing every split second. So I'll go for the drivers at the end of the qualifying. That's what we'll do. Let's have a quick look at the chat. Thanks for the follows. GetDead655, Ruli Ethan. Welcome. Good evening, Ted Imp. How you doing? Good evening, Giles. As you posted in the chat, I'll reply back to you. Good evening. How you doing, Pumpy? Good to see you, dude. Thank you for the host, Giles, as well. Good evening, Watto. How you doing, my man? Good to see you. Hope you're having a good evening. Looking forward to your Division 2 race in a bit, Watto, no doubt. But Canada, of course, the race week here in Total Impact Racing. We've had a bunch of great races already, and I reckon tonight's race is going to be right up there. As we're just watching this one-shot quali, and we'll get an idea. At the moment, it looks like Cushmania is in provisional pole. Ethan's invalidated the Wall of Champs, so he is not going to be on pole. And there we go. Formula Fish gets pole. Wow, a lot of DSQs there, I've noticed. Oof.
Yeah, quite a lot there.
Yeah, absolutely. But there we go. That's the one-shot quali, and Ethan just parks his car up there. That's quite a good bit of parking, actually. Won't get a parking ticket for that. So we'll just wait until the game sorts itself out. We'll have a quick look at the qualifying standings, and then we'll get cracking with this 25% sprint race. So there we go. Formula Fish is on pole, the 110 for them. We've got iBontle P2, DOR Sias P3. Got Murder Mouse. TIR Dizzy is back in P5. Got Dark Rider, VSG Ryan, V for Vendetta, VSR Cushmania, Ted Imp, MX Fan. We've got Ruli Ethan, Northern Savage, XQ Mr. Flappy, and we've got the Larvinator, Simam Larv, the Mobile Chicane, making up the numbers there. So trialists tonight, we've got Northern Savage, Ruli Ethan, Ted Imp, V for Vendetta, VSG Ryan, TR Dizzy, technically a trialist, but we know he's good. Sayas, we've got iBontler and Formula Fish. So that is tonight's lineup for this first race. Watto says he won here last season. So some hope for later, to which Jason replies, not a chance, Watto. It's getting feisty already. It's getting feisty already in the chat, and we're still an hour and a half from that feature event. Guys, if you want to ready up straight away, and we'll get cracking. You should have your setups all locked in, so we're good to go. Ted Imp says he clipped the wall at the last corner. Good evening, Lava. See, Scotty's coming out with the excuses already. He says, good evening, Beer and Giles. My bloody wheel uncalibrated going over the line to start my lap. How many times have we heard that Mobile Chicane? Jesus. Oh, my Lord. He's
full of excuses, he is.
It's time to either, come up with some new material, Scott. You know what I mean? Or buy a new console. It's one of the two. Which is it? Bottle Bullet says, well, that's about 15 places higher than I expected. Hey, man, P2. Good job. Let's say the safety car is off tonight, but that's not an excuse to go dive bombing and sending it, guys. Just nice and easy. You are trialling a course. If you want to seek, this is your chance to impress. Formation lap should be on. And we'll have a look at the tyre strats for the guys. Ted Imp has been disqualified already. It's a good start.
Wow.
Everybody on softs, apart from Flappy, Simam, Larv and Jason, the assessor drivers who are on the medium compound tyre. So it's 18 laps. The soft ones will probably do, what do you reckon, Jack, about 6-7 laps? Maybe 5-6 laps, then peel in?
Yeah, not many on a 25%.
Yep.
So after a couple laps, yeah, we'll see drivers starting to pit for the medium tyres. And it'll be interesting to see the guys at the back, Flappy, Larv and Jason, to see what they can do on those medium tyres.
Formula Fish just clouted the wall on the formation.
I just saw that.
Yeah. Let's see. Hopefully that's not an omen for the race itself. But I hope you're all doing well. Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. Hope you're all doing extremely well. It's fine Thursday evening. So it is the triple stacker tonight with the two trial races and the feature race, which is, as I mentioned, the Division 2 thoroughbred race around Montreal. And if you're new to the channel, of course, don't forget to click the old follow button. Let me know who you are, so I'll give you a nice warm welcome to the channel. And you'll also be notified of future content. Pumpy, thanks for the host. Really appreciate it, guy. Much appreciated. Okay. So they're just getting the tyres up to temps, the brakes in the operating zone, and then we'll get going. Now, your man is DOR Sayas, isn't it? And he's apparently a bit of a goat on Assetto Corsa. I'm very interested to see how he gets on with the F1 game. Yeah,
he's been playing down his pace on F1. He doesn't play it that much, but if he's anything as quick as what he is on Assetto Corsa, then he's going to be right up there. Okay.
This I'm looking forward to seeing. Dizzy, of course. Now we've got two brothers, Murder Mass and TR Dizzy, brothers. So we've got the Stanley clan, and now we've got the Massey clan as well. So we've got Murder Mass and TR Dizzy. Good to see Diz back racing, actually. Kusha sent me a message. I'm not reading that right now because I'm about to call a race. So we're about to go racing, ladies and gentlemen. Last cars just moved into the grid slots. Hopefully there's no glitch with the game. There we go. Right, watch for the lights, guys. All 5 lights are lit. The lights go out. We wait for the momentary gap, and then we should get going. Have we got a jump start? I thought. Look, I'll be a jump start. And it's go, go, go. Somebody did jump start and then stopped again. It was really weird. But here we go. Coming in. Somebody's lagging, actually. They've got some lag on a car. Oh, who's that? Wow. Somebody is lagging. It's that Mercedes. Who's in that Mercedes? Whoever it is lagging terribly. As they make their way through turn 3 and turn 4, and we are off running. Yeah, it's Mercedes was lagging really badly. Yeah,
I think Jason's rubber banding a little bit.
Okay. Ryan looks like he's just got having a few micro starts as well, but so far so good. Formula Fisher's in the lead. Murdermass in P2, Sayas in P3. We've got Bontle in P4, Ryan in 5, Dizzy in 6. Kush has lost a couple of positions there, going through turn 8, but he's right back on the back of Dizzy as they make their way up towards the hairpin, side by side. He was going to give ground here. Yeah, that. In fact, it's one of the Aston Martins there is really lagging on my screen. But here we go. We've got Sayas and Bond going side by side. Going down towards the Wall of Champs chicane. So far, so good, Jack. We haven't lost anybody yet.
No, it's been pretty clean so far. I think that was Ryan that was rubber banding a bit in the Aston.
Okay, looks like he's just settled down a little bit now. Well, we've got the Williams there squeezing the Alpine. That's Dizzy Barracuda and Viva Vendetta, who was just seen Ted Imp go past him as well. He's just lost position there. Ted Imp all over the back of Dizzy. Oh, give each other room, guys. Give each other room. Ted's just clouded the wall there. Jesus, they're going like 4 abreast, Jack. This is scary.
It's very close racing here.
It is. But tell you what, so far it's not too bad at all. A lot of aggressive driving here, but so far so good. Rory Ryan's in the pits. He said he got spun. Northern Savage, they're having a run at Dizzy, and looks like he's going to get the job done. Of course, DRS will kick in lap 3. Oh, Dizzy sending it. A bit of a send from Diz.
Ibontal spun.
Okay. Yep, see that. And we've got Viva Vendetta going past Northern Savage there. No DRS, of course, until lap 3. Jason just keeping a watching brief there. Jason's brief is literally to see what's happening. Murder Mass is in the pits. I wonder if that's just going to be a straightforward change of tyres. Yeah, Jason's definitely rubber banding a little bit. And that's unusual. Normally his connection's good, but he was rubber banding at the start. He was the Mercedes that was really teleporting. Hopefully that connection settles down a little bit. I've got to jump off this car actually because it's giving me motion sickness. Just on board of Northern Savages, he's trying to chase down Dizzy and V for Vendetta. Ted Imp's in the pits as well. Looks like a new wing going on there. Oh, Dizzy's had a moment. And he's going to lose at least one position as Flappy goes through as well. Jason is all over the back of Dizzy as they make their way up towards the hairpin. Yeah, Jason's really lagging, mate. That's concerning for tonight's race, actually. He'll need to reset his Xbox, I think.
Yeah, definitely. You'll have to try something to improve that connection.
Yeah. Let's have a look a bit further up. Anyway, we've got Sayas and Kush having a battle into the Wall of Champs chicane. Sayas just got a little bit out of shape there, but managed to recover. At the moment, Formula Fish is our race leader. Kush is in P2, Sayas in P3, Dark Rider in P4, VSG Ryan in P5, Viva Vendetta in P6. Sayas just runs into the front of the rear end of Kush's car. No damage done. Use slightly different braking points. Jason's left the session. Yeah, his connection is not good.
Yeah, I hope he gets that fixed for the race later on. Yeah,
Jason, if you're there, mate, do a full reboot. Yeah, he is. He's just putting the chat. He's resetting his Xbox.
Yeah.
Good man.
And move Kush for the lead.
Yeah, I'm just on board. I'm looking at it from Sayas's POV, actually. These three having a really good battle here. Formula Fish going defensive into turns 8 and 9. Kush. Oh, that was silly from Kush. That was Kush's fault.
Yeah, it's very difficult to go side by side around there without any sort of contact.
He should have let him through there, to be honest with you, not fought him there.
Yeah.
That was Fisher's corner in my book. So those guys are going to have to come and pit. So Sayas is now the race leader, being chased down by Dark Rider in P2. Viva Vendetta is about 5 seconds back in P3. He's being challenged by XQ Mr. Flappy. Here comes Flappy with a bit of DRS. Is he going to try and break late into the Wall of Champs chicane? He is. Vendetta gives the run. That was nicely done.
Oh, and a few guys into the pits.
Yeah.
Dizzy, Kush and Fish.
Yeah, I think Kush and Fish need new wings. I think Dizzy's just probably a scheduled stop. Let's have a little look a bit further down. Of course, we've turned the safety car off tonight because there's nothing worse than doing a trial race, as you know, Jack, and having a 25% race being dominated by safety cars. So
yeah, I mean the main purpose for these races is to see what these new drivers are like.
Absolutely. You can't see what guys are like under the safety car.
No, exactly.
Absolutely. Okay, right. Formula Fisher's come out of the pits in front of Ted Imp, so he's made his stop, put a new wing on, put a new set of mediums on, so he will go to the end now. We should do, if there's no more issues. Ted Imp picks up a 3-second time penalty. Let's have a quick look further up. We've got two of the trialists here battling. Northern Savage, we've seen a couple times so far, and V for Vendetta, who we're seeing for the first time. Waddo in the chat says, Kush, you're meant to be assessing, not assassinating. Oh man, quote the day for Waddo. That's early.
Brilliant.
Yeah, that's a good one. Good one, Waddo. Nice one, mate. Okay, as Northern Savage and V for Vendetta safely through the Wall of Champions. Ibontal is just behind them in P6, about 3 seconds off the back of them. MX Fan's coming into the pit, swapping his tyres out. It's a little bit spread out at the moment. But I suppose, as you said, it's a good way now to look at guys' pace now, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Exactly, yeah. I mean, the closest battle on track is currently Savage and Vendetta.
Yeah, that's the one I'm concentrating on at the moment. Sayas is holding station with Dark Rider. The gap is staying around about 2 seconds up front. Flappy is catching these guys. And Vendetta is catching Flappy as well. Vendetta looks a pretty good racer. Looks pretty quick. As does Northern Savage. I think he probably picked up a warning there.
Yeah, a couple of solid drivers there. I think these front runners on the softs are going to pit very soon.
Yes, I think so, mate. We were sort of saying about 5-6 laps, so now would be the time. Got no threat of rain tonight either, ladies and gents. I've turned the weather off, so it's going to be nice and clear all the way through. Let's see if they come in.
Yeah, and the front two drivers, they've stayed out.
Yep.
So they're doing another lap on those softs.
In fact, all the soft runners have stayed out, mate. They're all doing at least one more lap. Yeah, we got the Mobile Chicane Scotty in P7. We got Murder Mass in P8 with his brother Dizzy in P9 on the new set of mediums. Cush in P10, Formula Fish in P11, Ted Imp in 12. Jason's AI. We've got MX Fan in 14, Ryan in 15, who's just gone a bit deep there at the hairpin, and we've got Ethan, who is about 5 seconds down as Kush sets the fastest lap of the race with a 1:11.282. Okay, so we're going to scroll back up. We'll have a look at Flappy, who's caught up Dark Rider. Of course, Flappy is a Division 2 driver.
DNF.
Ibontal's gone. There he is. He has gone at 1, 2, 3, 4, turn 6. And Ryan's gone as well. Is that a retirement?
In the pits.
Okay, can't be doing that, dude. Can't retire in the pits. That is a big no-no. Let's see, getting back to the action. Bought the Bullet says, well, that was interesting. What happened, dude? Says just picked up a 5-second time penalty, spinning in the pit lane.
Yeah, that's going to cost him, I think.
Yep. Could well do, mate. Particularly with no safety car, he's going to really have to get back on it. Flappy is now the race leader, yet to make a pit stop. We've got the other two soft runners, Vendetta and Savage. Also yet to make a pit stop. Bullets in the chat says, no idea, the back end just stepped out. Yeah, that's quite common around here.
Ooh.
And Sayas is all over the back of Simam Lav at the moment. Let's have a little look at that.
Yeah, and just behind Murder Mass, just got a little bit edgy on exit of turn 2 there. Just lost a little bit of ground to Dark Rider in front.
Okay. Gap there, 4.6, and Savage is breathing down his neck now. We'll just have a look at these two McLarens here. Okay, so that's VSG Ryan then. Looks like he actually retired in the pits and then left the session, so that is that's not a good start. I've got to be honest. Right, here comes Sison on Simam Lav. Much fresher medium compound tyres. Should get the job done here. Nice bit of DRS. Just keeps the right-hand side. That's a pretty comfortable overtake. We'll get that done comfortably before the Wall of Champions chicane. And he moves up to P4. He'll shortly go P2 because the two soft runners have just pitted. That's Vendetta and Northern Savage both in the pits. Of course, Flappy yet to make a pit stop. He's still on those original mediums. Okay, Bond. So the thing is, if he's going to, it's like with anybody. If they're starting for trial races, dude, we expect them to at least complete one race, not just do a couple laps and disappear, because it's kind of pointless. If you know what I mean, it's pretty pointless. We can't assess on that. We really can't. So the best thing to do is to let Ryan know to, if he wants to trial, make sure he's got the time available to do it. Okay, let's look at Formula Fish on the back of Northern Savage. Coming up to turns 8 and 9. A little bit of contact there. Oof, easy Tigers. Just looking back from Fish's car there at Savage.
Yeah, I think Savage might have him back. He's got much more battery.
Yeah. Lost telemetry as well. Thanks, Codemasters. You suck. Not you, Jack. Not you, Jack.
Oh, thanks.
That's right. Welcome Savage with DRS. Goes around the... Oh, that's a brave move. Went around the outside of Fish. Fish is trying to switch back, actually, into turn 2. Need to give each other plenty of room there. That's not too bad. We'll go back on Fish's car.
Savage one wide.
Well, I thought Fish was going to send it then.
Yeah, no, he backed out of that. That was smart there.
Yeah, that was smart. Mechanics. Yeah, I totally agree. You need to do more than 6 laps to assess somebody. Yeah, more like 60. It's Jason's back in his car, by the way. He's just got past Ted Imp going into turn 8. Ted Imp's going to come back at him, though. Ooh, careful, Ted. Ooh.
Just giving Jason a friendly nudge.
Yeah, just reminding him that he's there. He tries to switch back up the inside. I think Jason will have the DRS, I believe. Let's have a little look. No, it's Ted Imp has a DRS.
He's not using his ERS, though, which is interesting.
Yeah, because Jason will brake late here, as late as he can. Ooh. Okay, that was nicely done.
Yeah.
Jason will get him back here, though. We've got a nice little battle as well. V for Vendetta and Dizzy. Oh, Vendetta's at a spin. I just said he's having a good battle, and this is Spinella. And that's unfortunate. Murder Mouse on the back of Dark Rider. About to get an overtake done with the second DRS. Looks pretty comfortable. Gets the job done. Sides with another 3-second time penalty. Flappy, of course, yet to make a pit stop. And they've got Sidam Live just behind. Let's go and find some trialists again. Let's have a look at Formula Fish and Northern Savage. They're having a pretty good battle here. Come on, Cody. Let's get a better angle. Jesus. There we go. As they make their way through the hairpin. Lap 12 out of 18. So 2/3 race distance. Got about another 10 minutes of racing, I reckon. Thereabouts.
Lava's just pitted.
Yep. Flappy stays out, though, I noticed. He's quite happy with his placement, by the looks of it. Just watching Savage and Formula Fish come through the Wall of Champs chicane. Okay, just checking something. Right then, so we are on lap 12 out of 18. 2 DNFs so far. VSG Ryan, who had to retire in the pits, and Bonsall, who lost it, I think, at turn 6. Back end stepped out, which is unfortunate for him, but he'll have a chance to reprieve himself around Brazil in a few minutes' time when we kick off the second trial race. This is a good battle here between Formula Fish and Savage. Fish has just picked up a penalty, which could be quite costly.
Yeah, as Flappy's just coming to the pits.
Okay, Brandy set us off. Pretty short pit straight here, though, isn't it? So with it's what, about 18 seconds? I think it's one of the quickest on the calendar, isn't it?
Yeah, if that, because you kind of cut the first corner as well. So you exit
come out
the
turn
pit lane
2,
into
yeah.
turn 2. Yeah.
Right, Fish on Savage. Looks like he's going to get the job done. Yeah, Savage just yields that one. As Fish picks up the double DRS. Should be able to hold him off here, and he does comfortably. Jason's in the pits as well. We've got Vendetta back on it again with Simam Lav on fresh softs. Now, I'm just going to watch this for a little bit because this will be an interesting test of Vendetta's pace and craft with Scotty on brand new softs just behind him.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see. Bearing in mind, Larvin has just come out on the fresh softs. But
Yeah,
it'll be nice to see what sort of defence Vendetta could put up here.
absolutely. So I'm just going to watch it from Lav's POV for a few corners, maybe a lap or two. I've got a nice little three-way dance between three of the Assessor drivers, actually, Dark Rider, Kush and Murder Mass, but I'm not going to concentrate on that one at the moment. I'll stick with this little battle here. And these guys are catching Northern Savage. He's had a moment. Is it a moment? No, I don't think he has.
Don't think so. He's got DRS on Fish ahead.
But this is a nice little four-way dance building up here.
Yeah, as behind Ted Imps just had a moment.
Okay.
I think he's had a spin.
Can you just check Jason's connection, dude? Can you just jump on board of Jason? Just have a quick look. Go for him from his POV and just see if he's. Can you just see if his car's stuttering a bit?
Okay.
Cheers, mate. Ted Imp gets a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. I'm not sure why Lav's in 8th gear there. That's a strange gear to be in there.
Probably his dodgy steering wheel.
Yeah. We'll wait for the excuses to come out after the race. The gear shift wasn't working now, guys, you know. Or Vendetta gets out of shape at turn 8 and at 9, and tell you what, Scotty may have a run at him here going up to the hairpin. Oh, Scotty goes late on the brakes. Oh, Scotty's just... that was Scotty.
Yeah.
That was Scotty. That's clumsy. That was clumsy, I'm afraid. Unless his steering wheel disconnected. Savage gets past Fish.
Now, Ted Imps retired on track. As in paused and retired from session.
Okay, sorry Ted, can't do that, dude. This is not your first trial. You should know better than that. Mate, sorry. Right, let's go in this battle for P1, P2. We've got Mr. Flappy, who is a Division 2 driver, currently on 2-lap old soft. So I'm going to watch Sayas now just to see if he can stay with him, so to get an idea of pace, because he's on older tyres. But let's see if he can live with him.
Yeah, I've been on Jason for about a lap or so. It doesn't seem to be rubber banding, so his connection looks a bit better now.
Okay, that's cool. That's good to hear. Okay, lap 15 out of 18. Sayas is actually he is staying with Flappy at the moment. And I'll keep an eye on the gap back to Kush as well, using 3.4 seconds as a benchmark. Of course, Kush is one of our Division 1 drivers, so it'll be interesting to see if Kush is catching him, and if so, how quickly. So we'll just drop off that one for the minute. We'll go on board with...
Northern Savage had a moment, all champions. I don't think he's got damage. I think he just done a 360.
Oh, wow.
So 10 out of 10 for me.
Yeah, fair enough. Alright, Dizzy's just coming through turn 6, I believe. Chasing after Dark Rider. He's had a slight moment somewhere. Tennant says, my flipping controller died coming out of the pits and I'd already lost my ring, so I gave up because I was about ready to break my screen. Well, Ted, you've just got to keep going, dude. That's the whole deal of track trials, mate. We're looking to assess people's pace, their racecraft, and their temperament, mate. So you just got to keep going.
Really, Ethan, he's lapped, he's ghosting, and he's just driven straight through Sayas.
Okay.
He's overtaken him, but he's
yeah. Right.
still ghosted.
Just keep your eye on that one, mate. Yeah. There's nothing more off-putting than that, mate. Alright, penultimate lap. Dark Rider. He's staying with Murder Mass pretty well. Dizzy's just dropped off the back of Dark Rider a little bit. The field is getting a little bit spread out now. You've got Formula Fish in P7, Savage in P8, Jason in P9, MX Fan P10, Simam Lav in P11, and Rudy Ethan is now letting cars through. That's good. That's better.
Yeah.
I think he's heard us.
Good job. Good job.
Impossible Puce, is this on PC? No, this is we're on Xbox, dude. Ted, yes, we are racing at Brazil, mate. As soon as this race is finished, we're going to launch a 25% race around Brazil. One-shot quali. I tell you what, old Dark Rider's impressive for Div 6 driver. He's staying in Murder Mass. Fair play. Fair play to him.
Yeah, showing very good pace.
I have to keep my eye on him. He's one of my rivals. Alright, Flappy's the race near. Sayas is doing well. I would say they're pretty much similar pace because he's dropping back like a couple of tenths, but he is on older tyres. So
yeah.
He's doing alright.
Yeah, I was going to say he's showing very good pace compared to Flappy and Kush.
Kush has
considering he's
caught him.
on older tyres.
Yeah, Kush has caught him a bit. He's taken 1.8 out of him in the last 2 laps. But Flappy's looks like he's coming down to take the checkered flag. He is going to take victory in this first run. Coming down to the Wall of Champs for the final time. Very low on fuel as well. But he is going to take the checker flag and victory in Canada in the first trial race. Sayas, good drive in P2. Solid drive there. Kush in P3. Murder Mass is going to come through in purple. In fact, Kush jumps Sayas on penalty count back. Murder Mass is going to come through in P4. Dark Rider in 5. In fact, Dark Rider gets 3rd on penalty count back. Wow. Dizzy in P6. We've got Formula Fish just coming from the Wall of Champs for the final time. Oh, that was a harsh penalty from Codemasters.
Picked up one last penalty.
Wow, that was harsh though.
Yeah.
Fair. And then Jason's going to come through in P9. MX Fan is just coming through the Wall of Champs now in P10. Then we got Scotty and so Ethan's already gone through as the lap car. So Scotty is the last car on track, just coming through the hairpin. Go on, Scotty, put your foot down. He's actually put in the chat, Beer, I'm going to back out, the wheel ain't right and don't want to ruin someone else's race. No, Scott, that's fine, mate, honestly. It's to be fair, Scott, it's shocking. We're so many patches into this game and they still haven't sorted out the force feedback issues yet. That is absolutely diabolical.
Yeah.
Unlucky, Scotty.
I'll add that excuse to the list.
Yeah, we'll add that one. I was trying to be nice there, and you just ruined it.
It's my job to annoy him, so.
Right then, let's give you a quick rundown. So Flappy takes the win, Kush and Peter, a lot of penalties there. Dark Rider, though, no penalties in P3. Sayas in P4. Murder Mass 5, Dizzy 6, Formula Fish 7, Savage 8, Jason's back 9, MX Fan 10. They've got Sinam Live 11 and Ethan 12, and then DNFs for Vendetta, Ted Imp, I Bontle, and VSG Ryan. I don't think he's going to let me quit this game. So, it's a glitch in this game. What I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to set a second lobby up, I think, because it's not giving me an option to exit the game, which is really annoying. Have you got an option to exit the game? Are you stuck on that screen as well?
Yeah,
there we go.
On it.
Oh, it's coming up now. Ends in 26 seconds. There we go. Impossible Pew says, just waiting for cross-play announcement. Wow. I tell you what, that would be a pretty good thing if they bring that into the game, but this is Codemasters we're talking about, so I wouldn't hold any hopes out for it. When EA actually get their own developers in next year to actually write the game, code the game, then maybe we will see cross-play. Okay, so that is the race number 1. We're now going to move on to Brazil. We'll set the lobby up for race number 2. So let me just change the track, and then we can go right back in again.
Do you know who Boyne 250 is?
Yes.
In the lobby?
Yes, he's one of our
Oh,
performance
is he
drivers. Yes.
Oh,
no,
cool,
he's a
cool,
performance
cool.
driver. Good driver as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's the one we call Bellend.
Which one?
But Boeing, we call him Bellend.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's
Oh,
just,
nice.
just Cod and I christened him. It's a term of endearment.
Okay. All right.
Right.
I won't ask any more questions.
No, that's right. Don't. Right, there we go, guys. Track number 2. So if you want to jump in, you can ready up straight away. Let's get straight into race number 2. Watto, yes, if you're quick, mate.
Quick, put your running shoes on.
Yep, absolutely. Possible Pieces, Codemasters said they want to do it. Codemasters can say they want to do a lot of things. It's whether they actually do it, though, is another question. You know what I mean?
We need a proper game before crossplay.
Yeah. Let's have a game that works first, Codemasters. By my estimation, with your current technical advances, crossplay should be available in the year 2158. You know what I mean? Because Codemasters are pretty much the worst developer I've ever come across. And having played PUBG since its inception, that is saying something. Believe me. Right, so we're going to have... Yeah, sorry, mate.
I've never played PUBG.
Mate, you want to.
Am I missing out?
You are. You're missing out on a way of life.
Oh, okay.
You are, mate. You're missing on a way of life. Let's just head back to the command center real quick while this lobby's being populated. All right, quick as you can, guys. Let's do this. I've just got to check the messages real quick. Okay. Yep. All right. No worries. So I had a couple of messages there from Trialis. I thought I'd better check in case I was getting a torrent of abuse, which I don't want to be broadcasted. But no, it's all good. It's all good.
Abuse here?
Absolutely.
No.
Right.
No.
Oh, no, definitely not, mate. F1 Race Stars game. Jason, that was a fantastic game. I had that on the Xbox 360. That was so much fun.
That was also such a long time ago.
I've still got it upstairs, actually, because my daughter's still got a 360 upstairs. My youngest daughter, she's got F1 Race Stars.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't think it's backwards compatible. I'll have to check, actually, because I wouldn't mind doing a stream of that just for shits and giggles. You know what I mean?
That'd be brilliant.
It'd be a lot of fun. It'll be a lot of fun, definitely. All right, we're just waiting for the guys to put their setups on for the second race, guys, and then we'll get going. Again, same format. It'll be short quali, 25% race, no safety car. And then I think after that, Jack and I will take a very short break for a couple minutes whilst we populate the lobby for the Division 2 main event, which will be coming up around about 9 o'clock. Alrighty, Jason says it's the best F1 game still. Well, the thing is, it's not got a lot of competition because the Codemasters games can barely be described as F1 games because they're so bad. I don't know what else to say. They're just terrible.
So bad. We love commentating on them.
Yeah, absolutely. So, the two favourite F1 games, the best F1 games in my mind from Codemasters, were F1 2011 and F1 2013. They're the only playable games. That's how far back it is.
Yep.
Right, let's go back trackside. Okay, we are down to... We've got 14 in this lobby by the looks of it. So a couple of drops out, which is fine. Get some telemetry up. Of course, they're just doing a short quali. Sorry, a one-shot quali. Why did I say short quali? I swear to God, Jack, I'm losing it, mate. I'm getting too old for this. I need to retire. I really
It's
do,
a
mate.
very, very short quality.
Yeah, very, very short quali. Oh, I think I just need to hang up the boots, mate. You know what I mean?
No, not just yet.
Oh, soon, mate. I am getting too old for this. What is he's got a default setup. If he's on the grid,
That's
okay.
fine.
Yeah. Kush is reinventing the track. By the looks of it, disqualified for being going the wrong way. He's obviously-
Yeah, quite a few drivers have disqualified. I think
Wow.
only 6 are going to set a lap.
Wow. It's going to make for an interesting grid. So Murder Mass takes pole then with the 107.781. That we do know. Oh God, I see what you mean, mate. A lot of disqualifications have just popped up there. Wow. Okay, so 6 drivers it is have actually set legit times. Murder Mass 1077, Dizzy 1084, Dark Rider 1086, Ethan 1087, Boeing, oh fucking hell, Bell End, 1095, Ted 110 Flat, DSQs, Ibontal, VSR Kirsch, Northern Savage, Formula Fish, and Sayas. No time set because they're obviously starting at the back there for Jason, MX Fan, V for Vendetta, and that's it. So there we go. Impossible Pew says it doesn't beat the F1 Championship on the Sega Mega Drive. Do you know, I never played that, but I did play Super Monaco Grand Prix on the Sega Mega Drive. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool back in the day.
What is a Sega Mega Drive?
Fantastic.
I'm too young.
Oh my god, you don't know what a Sega Mega Drive is? I don't believe that.
I'm showing my youth now.
Oh my god, it was 16-bit. Fourth gen console. It was fantastic. The Mega Drive and the SNES, the Super Nintendo, they were goat consoles, mate.
Wow.
They still play. I mean, that was the console that first, like all the Mortal Kombat, Streets of Rage, all that kind of stuff. First come out.
Yeah. My first console was a Nintendo 64.
What? Do you know what my first console was? The Atari 2600.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
Space Invaders, Pac-Man, Asteroids. Oh my god. You know what?
Wow.
I've actually got an Atari 2600 emulator on the PC. I'm going to stream it one day. It's called Stella, and I'm going to stream it.
Brilliant.
I've also got the MAME emulator, which is the multi-arcade machine emulator. Every arcade game you can ever think of, I've got the source code ROMs for, and I can stream them. I can play them and stream them.
That's amazing.
I've done. Wow. I did a couple of retro gaming streams. Oh, way in the distant past, and I'd love to do some more.
Oh, that'd be awesome, man.
Yeah, because
I'd love to watch that.
I did a couple of streams, and I was getting the chat to basically give me requests for games, and I was just put whatever they requested, I was putting on because I've got like 17,000 arcade games.
Jesus.
Emulated. So it's like every game you could possibly think of.
Yeah.
And I was just literally taking requests. Even if I'd never played the game, I was just like, okay, let's just play it. Let's see what happens.
Nice.
You know?
That's cool.
Yeah. But let's get some telling up and running for you guys. That's a really good idea. I'm going to do something. It'd be a nice change from F1 commentary, if you know what I mean. You know, just do some proper gaming.
Yep.
But let's have a look then. So that's the grid. We've got the two Alpines, 1 and 2. The two brothers, Murder Mass and Dizzy. Oh man, turn 1 for the two Massey brothers. Oh, this is going to be hot and spicy.
Is there going to be multi-21 maybe?
Multiple crash, more like.
Who's going to dive bomb who?
Well, I don't know. I mean, Dizzy's been out of racing for quite some time. He's literally just bought a new wheel. He was with us for Season 1 and Season 2 at TIR, and he was in Division 1. So obviously it's going to take him a while to get sort of back into it, but I reckon he'll be up to speed before too long and looking for a perm seat. So here we go. The cars are just moving into there, because you can see just how uphill a run it is up to turn 1. It's when you're in the car, it doesn't feel like it is, but if you look at the broadcast cam, that is a steep hill. Oh, Murder Mass has left the sesh. Can you invite him back, please, mate?
Yeah.
Dizzy's like, yeah, he's chickened out. Well, here we go then, ladies and gents. Watch for the lights. Lights have gone out. We're just waiting for the cars to rev up and get going. And here we go. It's go, go, go. And I tell you what, Murder Mass is going to get a jump start there. He has got the greatest start known to mankind in the game that's not penalised him. Here we go then, coming through turn 1 through the centre S's. Oh, we've got Ferrari there and Boeing with a bit of contact there. We're just looking down the field. It looks like everyone's got through safely. Murder Mass did not get a penalty for that, and he has got about a 3-second lead by leaving the session. Wow.
Oh, MX Fan.
Okay, he's on a wobble. Okay, yeah, I see him. He's there. Was it Curva de Largo, I think it is.
Yeah, and Vendetta has wing damage.
Okay, so he's going to have to make a pit stop. Early doors for him. Probably not what he wanted. So as they make their way through the technical S's, making their way now down the hill towards... Is that Glock? The famous corner. Boeing is going to go out the inside of Ethan. That's a brave move. Why is Ethan ghosting now? I'm not sure why his car's ghosting. He's left the session. That's probably why.
Okay.
Let's just get on to POV. Oh, look at this. We've got Cushmania here. Oh, and Ted Imp going side by side. And look at Formula Fish trying to thread the Ivan Needle coming down towards turn 1. He was going to give ground here. Fish.
Oh, watch the inside.
Easy Tigers. Ted Imp's completely out of shape there, and he's... Oh.
Yeah, and Dark Rider behind.
Oh, he's just punted somebody off. Oh, he just punted Dark Rider in. Yeah. That was a bit clumsy there. Ethan's lagged out. That's what you can jump back in, dude. Your car's still going round. You still got 4 wheels, mate. Vendetta's in the pits. He's swapping out that wing. Mediums to the end, I reckon. So he might be able to catch up some time. Ethan's back. Just need to, when you rejoin Ethan, just do it on a straight, mate, so you're not compromising the corner. This is where you've got to be careful, Jack, haven't you? We keep on saying don't drive through ghosted cars, because if Ethan rejoins the session now, there'll be carnage.
Yeah, I think the game...
Okay, he's taking control.
Ethan. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, I think the game... when you join back in and you are kind of half inside someone's car, you still ghost until you're away from that car.
But would you trust Codemasters to actually...
No. Couple of drivers getting some penalties now.
Yeah, got a real battle here. 5-way dance here between iBontle down to Ethan here. So I'm going to stay with this battle for the minute. See how they get on. How's the audio, by the way? I've not done an audio check. Oh, Ethan having a look at the inside there. Savage. Oh, there's a punt there, and iBontle's gone off. I don't know if was it a punt there, or did he just lose the back end?
Well, iBontle was on the inside of the corner, then there wasn't much room given to him, but on exit I think it was just the slightest bit of contact which unsettled his car, just made him spin. It was nothing too major, nasty, but no, Ted could have probably given a little bit more space on the inside apex.
Right, Sayas gets the job done. He moves past Ted Imp there into turn 1. Imp's trying to fight it, but no. Northern Savage goes a bit deep then to turn 1. As he come through this centre S's for Cover del Sol down towards turn 4. Murder Master, 2 Alpine brothers are squabbling.
Yep.
Let's have a little watch on this battle. And they got Cushion buoying right behind them, and Formula Fish as well. So we've got 2 sort of 5-way splits here. So Murder Mass race leader Dizzy in P2, Kush P3, Boy in P4, Formula Fish P5, 2-second gap back to Sayas in P6, who's leading this second pack of Ted Imp, Rudy Ethan, Northern Savage and Watto. Okay, let's jump on board from Watto's POV. Let's have a little look. Oh, Savage's car's just lag spiking a little bit as well. There's a bit of lag in his 2 lobbies so far.
Yeah, a little bit of lag, but I don't think that's contributed towards any sort of instance.
Not
which
really,
is
mate.
Good,
no.
but the connection is a bit of an issue because you just kind of sway your attention away from making corners and actually racing.
3-way dance, Murder Mass, Dizzy and Kush. Kush is going at the inside, and Dizzy's trying to go around the outside of Murder Mass. Harry, though, defends beautifully. Kush is going to try and have a run at Dizzy, but Dizzy's placing that car well. Oh, Kush is almost off the track. Wow. Careful, Kush.
Yep.
Holy smokes, that was close. Pat Tate says that the brothers P1 and 2. Absolutely. Absolutely. Dizzy back on his wheel. Good to see him back. I think he's finding Brazil much more to his liking than Canada, to be fair. Lap 5 out of 18. I wonder when these guys are going to come in and drop those softs.
Within the next couple of laps, surely. I think the tyre wear isn't as bad here as it is in Canada.
Okay, Kush is going to try and look for a double overtake here. Is he going to go try and thread the eye of the needle? He is. Oh, the door almost shutting him there. He's still trying.
Oh, 3 wide.
Kush had to get off there. Murder Mass is going to come right back at Kush. This is great battling here. Both got DRS as well, so it's straight line speed. But look at Kush. He's going to try and go at the inside of Diz, I think. Or is he? No, he backs off. So Dizzy holds P1. Murder Mass has dropped back down to P3 now. Formula Fish and Boeing are having a good battle as well. He's just got past Sayers in P6.
Sayers is catching these two now.
Oh, Kush. It's all right sticking your nose in there, dude, but you've got to take it back out again.
Aggressive.
Yeah. I mean, he's testing these guys out, but, you know, at the same time, you've got to be safe at all times. We've got a nice little three-way dance behind as well. Right, looks like Kush is going to have a run at Dizzy with a bit of DRS. Should get the job done here. Dizzy goes defensive on the inside. Kush is just going to sweep round the outside and take the position back. But Dizzy will fight back straight away. We've got Boeing and Sayers going, oh, bit of contact there.
Yeah.
Oh, and
small bit of contact.
Yeah, Sayers did a good correction there. Otherwise, Boeing would have been sent off into Argentina. Savage is in the pits, dropping. He's dropping his soft compound tyres. Oh, Sayers he got out of shape there, and he's gone to the back of Kush.
He's got damage.
Yeah. Best thing he can do is come in and pit anyway at the end of the lap.
Yep. I don't think he'll lose.
He'll lose a bit of time.
Couple of seconds.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah,
So
Ted Imps just got past.
Oh, Dizzy got out of shape there. Murder Mass is going to go up the inside of his brother, side by side, and Murder Mass gets the job done. Diz just lost the back end a little bit there, got on the power a little bit too early, coming out of turn 12, and Murder Mass says, thank you very much. I'll have a bit of that. Sorry, Kenzie, just stole your catchphrase. Wado is now on the back of Sice as well, but Sice is going to have to come in and pit. In fact, it's about right for a pit stop now because Dizzy's in the pits anyway. Dizzy's going to try and undercut the two guys in front. There you go. Sice peels off into the pits. Wado will be going much deeper in because he's obviously in the medium, so he'll be going to around about lap 11, I reckon. Quick look further down the field. What have you got? Dark Rider currently in P15. V for Vendetta in P14. Jason P13. Northern Savages on a new set of mediums in P12. MX Fan P11. Okie dokie. And we've got Dizzy then coming out in P9. Quite a nice bit of fresh air now. He can put the hammer down a little bit, try and get the undercut on the two guys he was battling with, his brother in Kushmania. Ibonton in P8, Ethan in P7, Wado P6, Ted Imp in P5, Boeing in P4, having a pretty tidy race, Formula Fish in P3, Murder Mass P1, and Kush. Let's see if Kush comes in.
And this will be a good challenge for Ted with Wado behind.
Absolutely.
See what he can do defensive-wise.
Right, Murder Mass is in, Formula Fish stays out, Boeing is coming in as well. What's Ted Imp doing? Ted Imp's coming in. That's a shame, because we aren't going to see that battle now, unfortunately, because obviously Wado's in a different compound. It's a shame that, but we'll see how they get on. Now, is Dizzy going to... has Dizzy got the undercut on his brother? This is going to be close, you know. I think Murder Mass might just come out in front. This is going to be close. There is Murder Mass's car. You can see his car there. He's going to come out just in front.
Dizzy's just got a 3-second penalty as well.
And he does. Murder Mass then. The undercut has not worked. Lap 9 out of 18. So we've got literally half race distance. So look at Dark Rider on the back of V Vendetta coming through the center S's. Dark Rider will have DRS as well. Pat Tate is in the party with the two brothers. It's good to have him back. Absolutely do.
Brilliant.
Okay, so look at Jason on the back of Northern Savage. Let's see how Northern Savage defends. Jason just sweeps up the inside. Actually, no messing. Wow. He just swept through the inside there at turn 5.
Yeah, Savage kind of just opened the door.
Yeah.
Oh, as Ethan has spun. He's got no front wing as well.
Oh, that's unfortunate. He's got to come in, and he's only just pitted as well, so that's kind of trashed his race a little bit.
Yeah, I think he was battling with Boyne.
Yeah.
I don't know if there was contact or just lost control.
Did the sensible thing though. He let the cars come through. He didn't rejoin the track in an unsafe manner. That's a tick in the box.
Which is what we're looking for. We're
Absolutely.
looking for safe driving. Like when you've had an incident, the last thing you want to do is to come back on track unsafely and cause another accident.
Yeah, it's what we call good racing etiquette. As Dark Rider gets a move done on Vendetta and moves himself up in the P13. Sayas is catching Boeing a little bit now. Boeing, of course, he's on fresh tyres. I mean, Boeing, he races in performance, and he's got some good pace.
Yeah, showing some good pace at the moment.
Yes,
looking to challenge Ted Imp.
Yeah. Oh, Formula Fisher's gone. Oh, he's lost it top of the hill.
Oh.
He's lost it. There's that
Whoa.
clock.
Well, it's after that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow, it's top of the hill. That's a weird place to lose it.
That is, because normally if you lose the back end, you lose it before then, don't you?
Yeah. That's very strange.
Boeing picks up a penalty. Watto P5 has made making his pit stop now, going onto the soft compound tyres. So he's going to be battling Ted Imp when he comes out, and they've got Boeing just behind these guys as well. This is going to be close. Oh, look at this.
Ooh.
Oh, where's Boeing going? Oh, my Lord. Three-way dance. Boeing going right up the inside. Good Lord.
Whoa.
Double overtake from Boeing.
Wow.
He carried so much speed down there through towards Cover de Largo.
Yeah, and Watto was just stuck in the middle.
Yeah.
It's good racing from all of them.
It was
Hardly
actually,
any
yeah.
contact.
Yeah.
Yeah, good racing from all three of them.
Kush has just pitted. Seeing a bit of microstat from Watto's car as well. I'm definitely going to reset the lobby after this race.
Yeah.
Oh, take your time, Watto. Take your time.
Yeah, you had to lift off there.
Yeah. That was Ted's corner.
Gonna go around the outside.
Kush is in the pits as well.
That's clean, and Sias is coming up behind as well.
Look at Sias. Sias is trying to force his way through there. It's like, no.
Just got caught on the curb
Yeah.
on the inside there, yeah.
He's going to have a
Making
run
another
now, though, I
move.
think. But Sias does have, Ted Imp does have DRS. And look at that, the Red Bull is quicker
Oh.
than the McLaren in the straight line. Sias trying to hold the inside lines to come through Curva del Largo, and he gets the job done.
Yep.
Moves himself up in the P7. Watto is side by side with Boeing. Oh my Lord, going through turn 5. They're still side by side. Good racing, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, Sias going deep. Going very deep. Oh! Wow.
Close.
Dark Rider's gone.
There's
Coming up the hill.
Rider's gone as well, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Covered a Largo by the looks of it. Ibontle's just making his pit stop. He is the last car, I think, to make a pit stop. Which, I mean, Vendetta may make another stop, possibly. Kush is having a few issues. He is struggling. Has he got damage? Yeah, he's coming in the
Kush
pits.
is in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got damage. He pitted the last lap, and he's obviously had a contact somewhere straight away. Murder Mass is pulling away from Dizzy. Gap up to 5 seconds. That pushes Boeing up to 3, but they're a long way behind. They're like a full pit straight behind these guys now. 10 seconds. This is battle here. Here comes Watto having a look at Sayas. Sayas goes defensive into turn 4. And Watto has to back out of that one. And they've got to be careful because Ibontle's on fresh tyres just behind them.
Yep, he's going to be rapid.
Eric Gallows in sector 2. Got an Alpine
Dizzy's
off.
out.
Dizzy's gone.
Dizzy.
Dizzy Barracuda has gone. From P2. There's his car.
Ah.
It's unfortunate, Diz. Unlucky dude.
Pause. Wow. Waddington's just made a move on Sias.
Yeah, just watching that one. Just looking back now from Watto's car. That was a good move.
Oh. Yeah, Sars just picked up a penalty. Oh, he's got Ibontal right behind him.
Yeah, Ibontal's motoring on those tyres.
Murder Master's in the pits.
Did the... I was going to say,
Wow.
they were too
There may
far...
have been contact.
Well, they were too far apart to have a
Oh.
contact.
Yeah,
It was like a
Very
5 second...
strange.
Yeah, it's like a 5 second gap.
yeah,
Unless Murder Master just fancies putting some sauce on so he can go racing.
maybe. It's like a 4-car battle for the lead now.
Yeah, it's a good little battle this as well.
Well, and Murder Master will be... Well, he's not far behind, only a couple of seconds.
He'll be catching them rapidly. Because
Oh,
these...
side by side!
Oh, Watto got out of shape there. And he's... Oh, contact with him,
Oh,
Sayas.
careful.
I'm just watching it from my Bontal's point of view, and you can literally hear the two cars in front colliding, banging wheels.
Yeah, Watto was smart there, just backing out.
Yeah, and Murder Master's already
Giving
right on the
Sars
back
position.
of them. Yeah, he's right on the the them now.
Yeah, wow.
It's a 5-way
This
dance.
is going to be a... Yeah, this is going to be a fun 4 laps.
Ted Imps in the pits, new set of softs going on there. Savage is on the back of Vendetta as well for P7, P8. Sayas is looking for a way past Boeing around the outside, switches to the inside line. He may have this. He does, and Bontal gets past Watto. Oh, Watto is definitely lagging.
Oh, whoa.
Watto's lagging.
Right.
Oh, look at this. Murder Mask going at the inside of Ibontal.
Wow.
Gets the job done. That's ballsy.
I'm making that second stop and he still might
Yeah.
get the win.
They're coming up to Ted Imp now as well. So back mark. Oh, Sayas got out of shape then. Boeing has to
Ooh.
take evasive action there. That was good reflexes there
Yeah.
from Boeing.
Yeah, these drivers have to be careful. Very close together. Last thing we want to do is have any sort of contact.
Yeah, look at this
They're
battle
not.
here.
They're not playing nice out there.
And then, yeah, they're not giving any ground. It's definitely elbows out and feisty.
Yep. Murder Master's had a moment.
Yeah, a little bit out of shape there. And Ibontal's going side by side. And Ibontal will have the momentum now coming into the start-finish line. And Watto might look for a double overtake here, possibly, if he can get the toe. But both cars do have DRS in front of him. They are coming up to a lap car. Well, a car about to be lapped to Ted Imp. He's going to have to sort of get out of the way, I think.
Murder Master double overtake.
Wow, he's done it. Has he done it? They're still
Almost.
side by side.
They're
with
side by
Boeing.
side.
Here comes Watto. Oh, wow.
Wow. What a move.
This is great battling. Oh, Bontal goes a bit deep, and that's going to allow Watto to get the inside as well. Yeah, Bontal goes deep at Kev the Largo. Watto has to back off on Boeing. Oh, he's letting cars through. Ted Imp's retired.
Well, Ted, he just went straight on by the looks of it.
Right,
Because
okay.
he was the lap, his
Yeah.
car about to be lapped by
Why
Sayas. He
didn't
just
he-
went straight on.
Why did he just let him through? I don't understand that.
Looked, yeah, very strange there.
That's Sayas, our race leader. Looking back, there's Murder Mask. They've just dropped Boeing a little bit. But Murder Mask will have a run at him here with the DRS. I don't think he's going to be quite close enough for turn one.
No, but down to turn 3 will. Sayas hardly has any battery.
Oh, look at this freeway dance into turn one as well. Watto, Boeing and Ibontal.
Oh my God.
Oh my lord. And they're getting through unscathed. That's great driving, guys. Keep it going. Here comes Murder Mask.
Yeah.
He's going to take the lead off sight. Gets the move done. Let's switch back onto this battle. Watto's trying to find a way through these two cars. Boeing and Bontal going side by side, rubbing wheels as they come through Curva de Largo. Boeing gets
Wow.
the job done. Ibontal in P4. And Watto is
not
trying
that.
to... Oh, Watto's trying to find a way.
Is he
They're
going to go
still-
around the other side?
They're still side by side. They're brushing wheels. No one's giving ground. And Boeing gets the 3-second time penalty for his trouble. Watto's trying to get around the
Oh, careful,
outside. Oh,
guys.
and Watto's gone around the
Oh.
outside. Oh, he's just caught Ibontal. He's just caught Ibontal there. And I think what's happening is his car is lagging, mate. And the other cars just don't know where he is. I really
Yeah,
think
I
that's...
think Ibontal just had a very small moment.
It's a
and,
tiny nudge,
just,
wasn't it?
Just
Yeah.
tagged the rear of Watto. Watto's had a moment as well.
He backs off, mate. I think he...
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I think he can hear us because his car is lagging.
Right, okay.
Yeah, he's backing right off.
Or is he backing off to let Ibontal back past?
I think he is. That's classy. That is really, really classy.
Yeah, we like that. Got to be careful of Kush behind though. Yeah, he is letting him back through. Fair play.
That is real classy, dude. We love to see
We like
things.
that.
Yeah. Move the day. Move of the day to Watto.
Yeah.
Or the moment of the day. That was quality, mate.
Jason's on the back of Boeing.
Yeah, he is. Now, I'm going to watch these guys again. Watto and Bont will have another fight because Bont, of course, is a trialist. So, and I've been pretty impressed, actually, by iBontle, I must admit. Going side by side.
Pace.
Yeah, and pretty good racecraft as well.
Yep.
And Watto's going to harangue him and push him. Murder Mass is the race leader, 2.5 seconds ahead of Sias. He should pull away now. In fact, they're about to come up. Are they just about to cross the line now? Murder Mass takes the victory. Yes, Sias P2. Boeing's going to get P3, or is he? Jason's right there. Ooh, what a photo finish. Ooh. Jason Desmond penalty countback. Here comes Ibontle and Watto and Kushmania. Oh my word. Kush is going to get him. Watto's going to get him, and wow, that was so close. Boeing in P6, Kush then P7, V for Vendetta, GG's buddy, he had the instant turn one, he kept going, that's good to see, doing a long stint on those mediums. MX Fan jumps one penalty countback, P8, here comes really Ethan, just coming up past, is that Glock? And he looks like he's going to finish in P10 with Northern Savage a lap down. But Savage has to make an extra pit stop as well, and it's just such a short lap here as well, it's easy to get lapped if you have an incident, particularly with no safety car as well. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, thanks, Watto. Your car was rubber banding. I'm going to reset the lobby anyway. As soon as this race is, as soon as given the classifieds for this race, I'm going to reset the lobby. It was a bit laggy. Bonta, great driving, dude. That was very impressive. Some great battling with those guys. Yeah, what a moment of the day, letting those cars back through, man. That was good to see. Really, really good to see. Okay, let's have a quick rundown through the final standings. Murder Mass takes the victory. Sayas in P2, Jason in P3, Watto in P4, Ibontle in P5. I think I'm going to give him drive of the day for that race. Boeing in P6, Kush in P7, MX Fan in P8, V Vendetta in P9, Ethan P10 and Savage P11. Then DNS for Temp. Dizzy, Dark Rider, and Formula Fish. Boeing, yes, that was insane. Some fantastic battling. That Gagler cars at the front. It's like a five-way dance. All five of you, league drivers and trialists, give yourselves a real firm pat on the back because that was some quality driving. It really, really was. Rightio, we're going to head back to the command centre and we're going to wrap things up for this particular race, and then we're going to prep the lobby for the Division 2 race. So we'll be right back. Good stuff, Giles. Good stuff, mate, that.
Awesome. Yeah, enjoyed that. Some good racing.
Absolutely. Right, what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to keep the stream going, but we are going to go off there. I'm going to play, as we're going to prep for the Division 2 race, I'm going to mute the mics and play the stream intro for new people coming in to watch. And then we're going to crack on with the Division 2 race. So don't go anywhere, guys. So we'll be back in about, I don't know, what do you reckon? 10 minutes? 10 minutes, Jack? Give them 10 minutes of peace and quiet.
Yeah, let's say 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. So I'm going to leave the session. I'm going to reset the game as well completely because I don't trust Codemasters. There we go. Yeah, honestly, that was one of the best trial races I've seen in terms of racecraft. That was close quarter battle in there for almost the entirety of the race, and you've given us some food for thought, the trial drivers, because we like what we see. Absolutely. So firm handshakes to all you guys. Well done for keeping going. And what we're going to do? What am I going to do now? Yeah, I'm going to mute the mics, guys. Going to play the stream intro, and we'll be back in about 10 to 15 minutes time. So don't go anywhere. try and get Crowding under braking. This is Brave stuff late on the brakes. Crowding also brakes late as well in hold position. Very, very good driving, guys. Sophisticated. Jesus H. Christ. Just go home. Look at that shake. What a move. Look at that, guys. What a move from Shane and Borno. What a move from Shane and Borno. That is going to be a move. That's so brave. The wall was like that far away. Wow. Brave it here. Oh, they're going through side by side. They're going through side by side. Fantastic driving. Oh, Owen just runs over the curb a little bit. Amazing driving there from Owen, Howell and Giles. 95. And look at Roland, he's made ground. Stunning. Hit the flip button, guys. He's going to go around the outside. Oh, he's looking. Easy. Binky's fighting, coming through the hairpin. Oh, no one's lifted. Look at this. Through the S's side by side. Oh, wow. Wings on. Jamie's got the high ground at the moment. Can he maintain that high ground? Goodness me, their real bashers are coming up towards the tunnel. Who is going to give ground here? Good Lord, side by side. Great driving, guys. Great driving. Let's keep it going. And Zepex, keep an eye on him. He's just coming through, just come out of the S's. Oh, look at this. Look at this. He's gone up the square, still on the inside, double overtaken the hairpin. Crazy stuff. Balls. Look at this. Look at this. The street is punching. He's picking this one up. Here he comes. Is he going to make a loop for a Scurry? He is. I think he's going to send this one. Oh my goodness, we land the brakes again from side to side for Scurry. Great driving! Hit the clip button, you know what to do, guys. Here comes Bingley, and oh, I thought he was going to get the job done. He still might get the job done. Here we come, and he's going to get it. Or is he? Adam L.B. is fighting. No, Adam L.B.'s fighting back. Adam L.B. is not giving his position up. Now he's got through. Oh, Kerr Bush trying to thread the eye of the needle. Three abreast going through. Blanchimont almost. Jesus! Wow. Deep. Oh, what a move! What a switchback! What a switchback! He's going to make it stick. Oh my goodness me! That's great driving, guys. Huh? What? Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Adam L.B. with the double overtake going into Parabonica. Oh, I think JD, this is going to be close. Oh, it's a three-way. Oh, it's a four-way dance. My God, Jason's taken the lead. All right, Sinclair has got the position back, but look at this. They're trying to break the toe. Perennial. Sam Tubbs going to try and sum up the inside. Perennial going into turn 12 with the hairpin. Oh, and Finn Pierre has to get on the brakes pretty quick. And Finn's going to go up the inside on the soft. Is he going to do a double? And Schumacher's right there as well. And this is where it's at. Good Lord. Oh, and Schumacher goes at the inside of Perennial. What a lovely move from Schumacher. He's made it stick. Brilliant move. Some of the clip back. Get the clips going, guys. Kenzie, Retro. Thank you very much, says Shuey.
Oh, how about dinner?
Man, he was on -2. Oh, Sink Dash is going to be careful, Sink. Oh, contact with Perennial. They're going side by side for the Degners. This is brave driving. And Sink Dasher. Wow, what a great move. He took Perennial on the inside of the Degners. Up front, side by side, Jackie Jr. was overtaken by Batters and was just going to switch through and got the position back again. But here comes Batters. Jackie Jr. places his car superbly on the inside line coming into turn 4. Batters is going to have to go the long way round. And Jackie says, you ain't getting past, son. The door is firmly shut and locked. He's going to have a run it back with Pajalo. Oh, he almost runs out of it. Had to switch, big switcheroo. He's going to get him with DRS. And he's going to move himself at P3. Let's have a look at Watto and Rufio again. Rufio defensive, making their way down towards Stowe. Rufio giving the room. Good driving, gentlemen. Good driving. Keep it up. Coming to braking in towards Vale. He's just seen that one coming before. Now he's just taking a lovely defensive line, and Flappy's going to have to. No, Flappy's going around the outside. Oh, they're side by side through 4 and 5. What a Flappy. Oh my goodness me. That was a sensational move from Flappy. But Hayes is going to try and come back in here. Flappy retook the lead with, I think, was one of the best moves I've seen all season. Round the outside there with the long left hander. That was a horseshoe, that way. I think Watto should have this when we think he's going to use his battery now. Switches to the inside. Oh, he's on the grass! Oh my word! How? Clip it! How did he not lose that then? That was remarkable. Hey, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back again. Just when you thought it was safe, the racing guru himself is back alongside Giles95 again. Can't get rid of him. He's stayed in the party. I've tried my best, but he's still here. Hey, Jack, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, how's everyone doing tonight?
Hope you're all doing well. We're just prepping now for the Division 2 Thoroughbred race. We're still waiting for two drivers, SSR Stenner, and we're waiting for SLR Allen. So if you can just hang on before readying up for a couple of minutes, guys, while we finish off populating the lobby. Good evening, Dizzy. Unlucky tonight around Brazil, mate. It was unlucky, dude. Badger is in the chat saying, I wonder what position I'll crash from today. Pick a number. You know what I mean? Good evening, Bont of Bullets. Good trialing tonight, man. Very impressive driving. It's good stuff. Good to see. Right, where is SSR Stenner? He is still showing, I believe, as being at the main menu. So we need to try and get this guy in as quickly as we can. And then we can get going. Let me just scroll down the list. Okay, let's just ping out a quick invite. So we'll give it a couple minutes, guys. Good evening, Eric. How you doing? Exia, good to see you, buddy. Hope life's treating you well. Across the pond. Well, I'll tell you what, Jack. We've had two good races so far. Done two 25s around Canada and Brazil. Very, very impressive as well, mate, weren't they?
Yeah, some awesome close racing there, especially in Brazil. So we'll see what these Div 2 drivers can do tonight.
Absolutely. Can they do the biz? Can they match up to what we've already seen? I tell you what, it'll take some doing, but I've got faith in these guys. There's some very, very good drivers. Discreet's in the chat saying good news, negative test. Oh my god. Go well tonight, mate. He's no longer attitude positive. That's good news, man. That's good news. I don't know what SSR Center's doing, so do you know, well, let's just go. Let's just do it. Ready up. Let's go racing, guys. Fatty will be joining us during quali. I know that for sure. He has messaged me on Discord. So let's do it. Let's ready up. Let's go racing. Thanks for tuning in again, everybody. I hope you're having a fine evening wherever you are. I'm just going to stick the old hat on. Actually, I'm going to put the hat on, but fix it first because it's too small for my big head. There we go.
It's all that knowledge.
Well, I don't know about that, mate. It's all the empty air, mate. I think more like. All right then. Yeah, let's ready up. Let's do it. Stop spamming button. Just hit the ready up. Let's go racing.
Go.
Jason is now, he was picking fights with Watto earlier on. Now he's picking fights with his teammates, saying it would be a positive if my teammate scored more points. Wow.
Shots fired.
All is not well. All is not well in the Williams garage. We've got some serious shenanigans going on there. Exia says, I'm doing extremely well, mate. He said, life is great. It's about 14 degrees Celsius out here. Time for fall. It is. It's autumn time now, isn't it? It's that time of the year. It's not too bad over it. It's up in the 20s, I think. It's about 70 degrees today. Not too bad here in Sunderland. Oh, my good Lord. I've just seen what's happening tracks. Should we go and have a look at trackside and take a look at the weather in Canada, shall we? I think that's a great idea. It's raining. Wet quali, guys. Oof. This is going to be good. Pat Tate just simply says, I'll fight them all. Oh, my good Lord. Pat, come on. You've been murdered once already. Wrestling in 1995, mate. I mean, come on. Oh, my Lord. Big F there from Badger. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it is raining. Let's give you a quick rundown tonight's runners and riders. We said we are waiting for SLR Alan and also SSR Sten. I don't know where he is. He's online. So I'll join the lobby. Murder Mass, Matthew, FRT Liam, XQ Mr. Flappy, TIR Oakley, Waddo, TIR Badger, Ajani, Danny91, Bean Darry, Sinful Chris, ETSR Badders, Discreetly, Jason is back, TIR Pat Tate, George Garton 97. Wow, that's the name I've not heard in a long, long time. It is great to see George back racing. I'm intrigued to see how he gets on tonight. Impressed in the track trials last week, and tell you what, Jack, he is a quick racer. It's going to be very interesting to see how he gets on tonight at Canberra. Right. Yeah, can we have an update for the actual race itself? Is it going to be a wet race or dry? It is slightly moist. I totally agree. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a prediction for the stream tonight.
Yeah, can I just say, Flappy's the first car out on track. He's going out on the softs.
Oh, my Lord. That's one to watch. Okay.
Danny is as well.
Okay. Whether it's going to get heavier rain, so now's the time to come out and see if they can set a legit laps on softs. Wow. Okay, this is interesting. Right on the crossover. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't look wet enough. Dry enough for dry tyres. It looks too wet. So I'm intrigued to see if they actually go out and do a hot lap or just come straight back in.
It's interesting because Sinful Chris has gone out on mediums, Badders has gone out on inters, Jason has gone out on slicks as well. He's on soft compound tyres. This is interesting. We've got 3 different tyre compounds already, 2 of which are completely different slicks and inters. I mean, come on. This is interesting. It could be a one-lap quali. You're absolutely right, Bonta. But let's. I'm going to jump on board with Flappy though for his flying lap, and let's just see what kind of grip he's got. He's just coming down to the Wall of Champions now. Let's jump on board. Let's see what grip he's got. He's invalidated straight away. That's unfortunate. That is really harsh from the game, mate. I've got to say it. That is so harsh. Right, who's the lead car? We've got, I think, a Mercedes. Is that Mercedes actually out on track?
Yes, Badders on inters.
Okay, Badders on inters. Oh, there's a lot of traffic coming out the pits. That's not nice to see when you're on a flyer. Cars coming out on turn 1. Jason has opted for slicks as well, just coming through turn 2. That was unfortunate for Flappy because he just ran a little bit wide. He just brushed against the Wall of Champions, and of course it invalidates that lap and the next lap, which is it could well have screwed his softs run. Dizzy Bakun in the chat says that the track might be too hot for inters, also dry enough for the softs. Do you know what? It's reminding me of that Chinese Grand Prix we had in Division 1 where we had a full wet race, but everyone apart from Adam 1B ran slicks because it wasn't quite wet enough for slicks. For intermediates. Adam LB was any guy come in. He went out in 2 laps on the inters and then came straight back in and put slicks on.
Wow.
And everybody else stayed out. That was the race that I think Jakey Benham made a guest appearance and won. Right, here comes Badders then, coming through the wall of champ chicane, quite hesitant through there. It's almost touchy-feely just to make sure you survive. And he's going to come through with a 119. So I'm going to jump on board with Jason.
Yep.
Jason, well, there we go, 117.0 on the slicks. Sinful Chris, 117.0 on the mediums. So it is still just, I reckon, if you're brave enough, it's still slicks.
Yeah, but I don't think it'll be for much longer because it's still raining. It doesn't look like there's a dry line forming.
Right, what's the crossover between slicks and inters, though? What's the fastest an intermediate tyre can go around here? Any idea?
I haven't done any wet practice on this track, so I sadly have no idea.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go with George Garton. He's the lead car. He is also on the slicks, just coming up to the hairpin. Right, SL Allen's just on the lobby. That's good. So we've got 17th. I don't know what's happened to Stenner. We messaged him to find out why he's no show. Badge is gone.
Yeah.
That's an unusual place to lose it between turn 6 and turn 7 on that little straight.
He is on dry tyres.
Okay, right, here comes George
Just a lack of grip.
Right, George Garton's just coming through now, Wall of Champs. On the soft compound side. Looks like about a 118 here, possibly. Yes, at 117.9, there we go. Another slick runner. Discreetly's about to go through. 17, yeah, there we go. It's all happening. 118 flat. This is very, very interesting. Bing Darry is invalidated. Pat Tate is on the inters.
We have TR Adam coming through.
That's the one about Pat Tate. That's his nickname, Pat Tate.
Pat Tate.
Pat Tate, yeah. Do you know why he's called Pat Tate?
Well,
because he's a bouncer and he thumps people for a living. After the famous Essex drug lord, Pat Tate and Tony Tucker.
God, okay.
Right, 19-1 from Pat Tate. Okay, now, I don't know what you guys think in the chat. What do you think is the crossover? I mean, do you know what? It's literally just spitting with rain now, mate. In fact, Syker said they're drying, no more rain expected. It's a drying track, so it could be slicks all the way. So Badger might have just really ballsed up by coming out too early. Parker Hamilton, welcome. Bond says, I thought it was 116, 117 was crossover. Well, it's right on there, isn't it? Pat Tate there fighting for grip. I'm intrigued.
So
I'll be intrigued to see what his tyre temps are like. Because, of course, back in the old days, you see, Jack, on the old games, you could actually see drivers' tyre temperatures. Their full telemetry. Yeah. Codemasters took it off, so we can only guess. But
I can see on Pat Tate's steering wheel, so the front tyres are only just into 70s.
How can you see? I can't see that.
I have a different camera angle.
What camera angle have you got? The broadcast camera?
No, on board.
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean.
My camera settings are slightly different.
It's because I'm in TV pod offset, aren't I? Do you know what? I appreciate that. I'll have to remember that. I'll change it for the next race, actually. Right, Pat Tate did not improve, so let's have a little look. Right, Danny's on the slicks now as well. He's actually invalidated though, so we'll have to cross that one out. Flappy's on an out lap. Yeah, the track's dry again, mate. They'll all be coming back in now.
Yeah, I think that the rain has stopped now. I think Pat Tate's just running around doing laps now. I wouldn't be surprised if he comes in this lap because his rear tyres are almost at 100 degrees.
Oh, they're cooking.
Enters, so they are hot.
Yeah, they're cooking. Well, the track now, it looks bone dry. Just watching Badders coming through turn 5, and it's absolutely bone dry. It's slicks. There's Discreetly straight away, 15 flat. So we're going to see times tumbling across the board now. Track though very green, so we've had a little bit of rain, so we're not going to see ultra quick times, at least initially, until a bit of rubber gets laid down. Then we may see some more sort of representative times in the slicks. Times sort of around about 109, 108 possibly. Oh, it's Vulcan. How you doing? Is that a new account you've got there, Vulcan? Didn't recognise it, dude. Sias in the chat says Flappy has had a mare with a tyre choice at the moment, it looks like. Yes, he needs to get off those tyres very, very quickly. Right, Batters has actually invalidated that. Right, who should we jump on board now?
We have Danny just coming up back straight.
Okay, let's jump on board. Jason goes fastest 1:12.2, so that's showing that how quickly the track's evolving now. And this looks quick from Danny. It's going to be around about a 1:11 something or other, I think. 1:12.4. Okay, yeah, it's really evolving now. George Garton's on the flyer. Just coming through. Badger says, what a plonker. Del Boy's got something to say to you.
That you are.
I don't believe it. What a plonker. What a plonker.
That's for you, Badge. Bit of Del Boy for you. Okay, George Garton just coming up to the hairpin now. We'll have a look at the split time. DRS line there. He's now going to be full beans all the way down. Track is absolutely bone dry. Let's sort of see what time George is going to set on his first proper flying run now on the set slicks. And he comes through with a 1:11.3. It's the fastest we've seen so far comfortably, but we've got a lot of cars on track now. I think Ajani is the next car. Wow, I'm surprised he didn't get an invalidation there. Is Danny going again? No, he's backed off. So it is Ajani, AJ6503. Vulcan says, just changed my name, retired my Xbox so I can concentrate on my Sunday iRacing League. Oh man, you've been converted. Oh, don't pack your Xbox away, dude. Oh, Johnny can. Wow, okay, he's completely missed the final legs. He bailed out and has come into the pits. Right, Wado's just coming through the hairpin. Oakley's on a flyer. Where's Matthew? Matthew's about to come through now. 1:11.3's target time, and he's going to be close. 1:03.448 goes P2. Oakley's coming up to the wall of champs now. Is that Murder Mass in front? No, it's not. So let's look at Oakley. This is going to be the quickest so far. Yeah, 1:10.9 from Oakley. So the times are really coming down now, Jack.
Yeah, and Wado was just behind Oakley, but he's decided to pit.
Okay, Murder Mass is on the mediums now. About to come through. This looks pretty quick as well. The track is evolving so fast now. This will be the quickest lap. So there you go, 1:10.4 for Murder Mass. We're getting sort of towards... Oh, hello, FLT Liam. Oh, he's in the pits. Okay, here comes Pat Tate. He's got some traffic in front. He's got a Red Bull, which I think is Matthew. Now, is Matthew on a flyer? Yes, he is. Oh, he's invalidated. That's unfortunate. So we'll jump back on board of Pat Tate again. He may be getting a little bit of a tow, actually, off Matthew, who needs to get out of the way. Pat Tate's not going to be happy about that. Matthew was just hogging the race in 9. I think Matthew really should have got out of the way because Pat Tate wasn't sure what he was going to do. He's gone fastest with a 1:09.9, but he will feel that his lap was compromised there. Oakley goes quicker again, 1:10.6 this on his second run, the softs. Murder Master's backed out. Let's have a look at XQ Mr. Flappy. Coming down the back straight. I'll put some league tables up for you guys in a minute as well. Right, Mr. Flappy then comes to the wall of champs. Rolls it in 5th gear, which is the optimal gear. And should be into the low 10s. Yeah, 1:10.9. It's the fastest we've seen so far. So the track is starting to rubber in now, Jack.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Murder Mass still have a good time though on those mediums. 10.4.
Yeah, he's going to dump them for a set of softs. Oakley's down this. Yeah, Oakley's on an in lap now. He's going to bail out of that one. What's Pat Tate doing? Pat's invalidated. Flappy's backed off. So. Got Jason sector 1 and his teammate just behind him. So it's the two Williams on track at the moment. Vulcan says he crashed out the last 2 from good positions at Watkins Glen this Sunday in the next gen Cup cars. I tell you, Watkins Glen's a classic track. I'd love to see, I don't know if it's compatible with F1 cars these days, but I'd love to see it back on the calendar. Oh, Jason's invalidated. Let's jump on with discreetly.
It'd be interesting to see if Jason gives discreetly a tow, or
Well,
whether he won't bother.
he's already had a go at him, hasn't he, in the chat already?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's probably he's too far in front. He's not towing him. Jason's like, sort yourself out. Discreetly's backed off. It's coming in the pits. Yep. Okay, so well, let's have a little look at Ajani. He's invalidated. George Garton is on a fire.
Ooh, invalidated.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Okay, next car is Danny. Just start.
There's only there's only 4 cars out on track, so this is going to be a hectic last 2 minutes.
Sorry, I was just having a slurp of tea. Yes, I totally agree. The track is about to get extremely busy. Do you know what? Just looking at the chat, I still mean to... Oh, Danny's just invalidated. That's a harsh invalidation. That is so harsh. Right, Badders has just started to fly. Where's the jar? AJ's invalidated.
AJ's invalidated.
Yes, it's Badders. I wouldn't mind getting back into iRacing at some stage. It's just, for me personally, it's just finding the time. It really, really is. That is my biggest bugbear. Obviously, with running the league and everything like that, Jack, I just don't get time to play anything really apart from F1. And a bit of PUBG from time to time.
Bit of PUBG.
Bit of PUBG, absolutely. As Badders comes around the hairpin. That was a pretty unrepresentative lap. That was when the track was still quite damp. So he'll be much quicker. Good evening, Kush. How you doing, buddy? Let's see what Badders can do. Just coming through the wall champs now. Oh, lovely, lovely line. This is a quick lap. This is a 108, I reckon. 109.2. It is the fastest we've seen by 6/10, but that was he absolutely nailed it through the wall of champions. It was a beautiful line through there. Very aggressive, but it got the job done. Right,
yeah,
Danny,
and George in P2 at 9.8 on the mediums.
9.8 on the mediums. Oh, that's a fine lap. Right, Danny's just coming through the hairpin. Volton says, PUBG on PC any good? Yeah, it's brilliant, as long as you can get used to the mouse and keyboard, obviously. But it's a much better game on PC than it is on Xbox. I've got it on PC, I'm just not very proficient at it, because I haven't played it on mouse and keyboard for probably a couple of years now on PC, to be fair. Well, here comes Danny. Soft compound tyres, and he goes through the 109.574, goes P2. So it's starting to get pretty busy now. Liam's in Sector 2. Who is my lead car, mate? Any idea? It's Oakley. Oakley, he's invalidated. I think it's Liam. Fart
yes,
Liam,
it is.
as I call him. Kush says, beer, it's like you got 2 full-time jobs. You're not kidding, dude. I go to work to do courier to get a break. You know what I mean? But I'm lucky. I've got a great admin team behind me. I've got to say that because one of them's in the party with me. Just kidding. Liam goes P7 with 110.4. Oh man. Matthew's coming down the back straight. I think he's got cars in front of him. Jason's about to come through, so we'll jump on board with Jason. No, Jason's pitting. Who's next, mate? I'm trying to struggle. Who's next here?
Matthew's just about to come across the line.
Let's see what Matthew can do. 192 provisional pole for Matthew.
Very nice.
Oh, it's all happening now. Mr. Flappy's coming down. We've got Murder Mass also just behind him. What's Danny doing? Danny's bailed out, so I think he's done for qualifying. Here comes Mr. Flappy. Just love that name, Mr. Flappy. I don't know why. It just makes me laugh. Flappy goes P3, the 109.362. Who is next? Here comes Murder Mass's team in the second Mercedes. This is second McLaren. This is quick. 109.044 from Murder Mass, provisional pole.
Oakley next.
Oakley, then Liam. Here comes Oakley. Oh, he's invalidated. That's him done.
Oh.
Here comes Fartliam. Target time's a 109 flat. Can he do it? He's going to be just outside. So 109.839 is good enough for P6. Discreet is about to come through. The timing screen's gone crazy. Whoa, okay, that's an interesting one. Okay. Wow, that's... The telemetry's gone completely crazy for Discreetly. And I mean completely crazy. Bean Darry's bailed out.
He's bailed.
Oh, it's now corrected itself. It's a 110 flat from Discreetly.
Oh, there we go.
That's
Matthew, wow.
108.743 for Matthew, right at the end of qualifying. Steals pole from Murder Mass. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is it for qualifying. Wow. Could you do me a favour, Jack? Just at the end of qualifying, could you just take screenshots of the qualifying positions just in case there's like a lobby restart?
Yeah, of course.
Harry's in, by the way. Harry's joined the lobby. He is in, so he should be in for the start of the race. So Pat will be happy about that, having this teammate here. Talking about PUBG, Saya says the player base has diminished a fair bit, probably due to Warzone. Yeah, and I don't know why, because PUBG's a far superior game. Right, let's have a quick look at qualifying then. So Matthew does take pole then with a 108.7. Murder Master is with a front row, 109 flat. Then we've got Badass Mr. Flappy on row 2. AJ and Danny row 3. Fart Liam and George Garton on row 4. Pat Tate and Discreetly on row 5. They'll be starting the race on this exact same set of tyres. Providing it's dry, of course. And then outside the top 10, we have Oakley, Waddo, Jason is back, Sinful Chris, Badger, Alan, Bean Darry, and we'll have TIR Harry as well. But they will have a fresh set of tyres of their compound of their choosing for the actual race itself, providing, of course, it is a dry race. What I'm going to do now, we're going to bring up some league tables just to give you an idea of what's happening. Okie dokie. So there's your league tables going into tonight's race. Sinful Chris is championship leader. He's down in P14 for the race itself, but he's the championship leader. Jason is back, second in the championship, also qualified outside the top 10. This is interesting. Oakley, also again outside the top 10. So the top three in the championship, Jack, are all outside the top 10 in qualifying. Very interesting. Murder Mass, P2 with 87 points, and then Matthew, who's qualified, of course, in pole position, 82 points, but he's only raced twice and has had a first place and a second place finish at Bahrain, Spain. Missed the last 2 races, but is back here for round 5. So this is a fascinating race we've got coming up tonight. Let's have a quick look at the quick time check. It's 26 minutes past the hour. So what we're going to do, guys, if we ready up at 21:31. Which is 5 minutes from now. Boom. Yeah, PUBG, the Bonta now does have a gulag. But it's only on the Tego map, the new map. Right. Okie dokie. So I'm going to leave those league tables up. Jack, can I just leave them with you for a second while I go for a quick comfort break?
Yeah, that's fine.
You can talk about whatever you want. Tell you what, chat. Ask Jack a couple of questions. Let's test his knowledge out from F1. Ask him anything you like about F1. I'll be right back.
Go on then, guys. Hit me with your questions. What have you got? Dolphin, she's on the hill. Don't know what she's doing, but... Sias 1976. Well, I was minus 19, so I haven't got a clue. How tall is Michael Schumacher? Ooh, I don't know. I'm gonna guess. Don't know. 6 foot? That's a total guess. I haven't got a clue. Oh, that's fine, mate. If you've been put in the Merc, I'm sure. I'm sure there's no issues with that. I'm sure Bill will be fine. Oh, was it louder? 1976. Explain why Mazepin will go down as one of the greatest ever drivers. He is a meme. Full stop. Sire. Again, I don't know. I was only just born on that year.
Right then. So, what questions were they asking then, dude?
The first one was, where's Jill? As in Jack and Jill.
Okay, yeah, good.
Um,
Went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Oh, come on.
Yeah.
We all know that one. Jack
I
fell
think
down.
that's how it goes.
Jack fell down, DNF'd. And went home in an ambulance. Oh, no.
Oh, is the ambulance going to come out
Yeah,
tonight?
the
do you think?
ambulance could come out tonight. It could do.
Yeah.
It could do. Thanks for the new follow, by the way. Travis Connor Bustard. Wow, what a name. 2001. Welcome. Thanks for the follow. Thumbs up from the Racing Guru. Let's have a quick look at the chat. They're still talking about PUBG as well.
Disgusting.
Your buddy's well into it. He says, I've played PUBG a lot more than Warzone. It's just the simplicity of land, loot, shoot, not the contracts, the loadout drops, the gulag, etc. Yeah, PUBG's a far better game. Warzone, right? This is actually true. Warzone is for players who tried PUBG and couldn't hack it. So they went for an arcadey battle royale instead. Who was the runner-up in the 1976 World Championship? Nicky Lauda, I believe. Good evening, Dolphin. How you doing?
You would know that. You're probably born then.
I was, mate. Shaggy was only 50. Shaggy knows the answer to that. He was only 50 at the time.
Only 50.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's in triple digits now.
Bot the Bullet says, explain why Mazepin will go down as one of the greatest ever drivers. Well, if you watch my channel regularly, we actually had a conversation. I had a phone call from Nikita Mazepin about 3 months ago, and trust me, he's a goat. The reason why he will go down as one of the greatest ever drivers was he outdrove Lewis Hamilton at Baku. Don't believe me? Go and look at it. He finished higher than Lewis Hamilton. It's absolutely true.
And you're going to hold on to that, aren't you?
Absolutely. Nikita's a goat. Absolute goat, mate. Anyways, that's your championship tables. Into tonight. Let's back to the command centre. Alrighty. Right, the guys are actually readying up, so we're about to go racing, buddy. And it's looking dry at the moment. I don't know if it's going to stay dry. I knew Discreet was going to come in there. Warzone is better than PUBG. Change the record. You're boring. You wouldn't know if a good battle royale came up and slapped you, pulled its knickers down in front of your face and said, happy days are here again. You wouldn't have a clue, dude. Right then, let's go trackside for the formation lap. Okie dokie, let's get some telemetry up and running for you guys watching at home so you can have a look at the tyre strategies. There we go. So, top 7 all on the soft compound tyres that are used in qualifying. George Garton on the mediums and Pat Tate discreetly also on the softs that are used in quali. And then outside the top 10, we do have a little mixture. We've got Oakley on the softs, Waddo on the softs. Then we've got a gaggle of cars on the medium compound tyre. Jason, Sinful Chris, TIR Badger, SLR Allen. And then Bean Darry on the softs and TIR Harry on the medium compound tyre. Bonds for bullets. I don't care whether you're joking or not. That's like borderline chat ban for saying that Fortnite is better.
That is foul language.
Oh my word. Actually, my daughter would agree with him, actually. I mean, I do play a little bit of Fortnite, but my 9-year-old daughter, she literally carries me. Because you know when you get like knocked, the person can pick you up and run off with you. That's what my daughter does with me. She gets all the battle royales. I get no kills. She gets like 20 kills. I am useless at Fortnite. But it's not bad every now and again for just something different, you know what I mean? Anyways, that's enough about that. Who's going to win tonight, guys? I'll tell you, oh, that's too late for prediction. I was going to do a prediction for channel points tonight, but they cleaned me out last night, Jack. I don't know if you saw it, but they absolutely cleaned me out of channel points last night.
With TIR and I
Yeah.
heard. Yeah.
Badger sat
It was,
there.
it was a close one, though.
It was. Of course, he had really good qualifying as well. Now, is Matthew actually in his car? Oh, yes, he is. Now, I'm sure I saw somebody in ghost mode there.
Badders was ghosted for a second, but I
Okay.
don't know if that was just because the AI took control of the car.
All right. Okay, well, there we go. Cars just moving into the grid slots. We've got the last car moving in, which is TIR Harry. Just seen his car in the background. Looks like he's having seismic wobbles by the looks of it. Hopefully his connection's okay. And we are about to go racing. Watch the lights, ladies and gentlemen. George de Winster's SLR Dolphin. The lights go out. We're just waiting for that slight hesitation before we get going. And it's go in Montreal. Matthew's got a good start. So is Murder Mass coming up towards turn 1. And we've got a Red Bull looking to make moves at the inside, which is AJ. Oh, it's contact between AJ and Badders. I think no harm done. And Mr. Flappy's looking to run up the inside of AJ here, but I think AJ should just about be able to cover them off as they come through turn 3. Oh, we got an accident at the back. End plate's gone flying off somebody's car. Not sure who it was. Just going to scroll through the cars, but somebody has definitely got wing damage at the back.
Discreetly no wing.
Oh,
Badger's
Badger. Oh,
got damage as well.
Oh, Badger. It's not a good start for him. VSC already.
SLR Allen no wing as well.
Wow, so there's been contact at the back of the pack. So at the front it's okay, but the looks of it, Pat Tate managed to get past Sinful Chris before the DRS was activated, but Murder Mass got the jump on Matthew. That was so important at the start.
Yeah, towards the back exit of turn 2, I think Waddington and Pat Tate had contacts, and I think Badger took avoiding action, just lost the rear of his car, and there was a contact between a few cars, just trying to avoid his car.
Okie dokie. Well, we're stunned at VSC at the moment, so the guys pitting now, this might just help them just a little bit. It's not quite as bad as if they'd been full race, full racing speed, they would be right now knackered. As it is, it's not too bad. We're just waiting for green flags. This is a long VSC.
Very long, but there was a lot of carbon fibre out on track. Now, what's interesting is SLR Allen's opted to go out on the hard tyres.
They'll go to the end.
I think he'll... do you think?
Yeah.
I don't think that's the right strategy, but we'll see. I think the medium soft would be a quicker option.
And some people even say the two-stop is quicker, medium soft, or soft medium soft. But we're back under green flags now. So we are racing again. No DRS, of course, until lap 3. But at the moment, Murder Mass is in front with Matthew in P2, Badders in P3, Ajani in P4, Mr. Flappy in 5, Liam 6, Danny 7th. 13 cars all within a second of each other as they make their way through. And in fact, is Matthew going to be close enough for a possible run here at Murder Mass going down towards turn 1? As Liam picks up the first time penalty of the day. Oh, someone clouded the Wall of Champions there quite heavily. Not sure who that was. Jason has got past Oakley. That's an important move for Jason on the mediums. Getting past Oakley, who's on a softer compound tyre. As the guys make their way through turn 4. Murder Mass still our race leader. Matthew, P2, Badders P3, AJ in P4. Coming up to Vettel Corner, of course, where Vettel famously spun out in that wet race in 2010 to give Jenson Button the victory in what was, I believe, the longest ever F1 race. Danny is close to the back of FRT. Liam Fatty picks up a 3-second penalty. Oakley's going backwards. We've got some movement. Matthew's at a moment. Oh, he's spun.
Wow.
That is disastrous, and he's got no wing. Now, was there a contact with Murder Mass? I didn't see it, but he has got no front wing, so he needs a safety car. And he is just going to be going backwards now. That's unfortunate for Matthew. It really, really is. Bean Darry's got to try and clear him. Bean Darry, I'm hoping he's aware that Matthew's going to be pitting, because otherwise he's going to go right to his arse. Yeah, Bean Darry, sensible. Just lifted off a little bit. We've got some movement at the top there. Ajani and JJ's got the move done. Ajani on Batters for P2. Watto has got past Sinful Chris, P10.
Yep, but Chris is fighting back.
Oh, come on, Cody's. Give me an angle. Oh, great recovery. Another switch back from Watto, though, on Sinful Chris. He's going to make this one stick. No, Sinful Chris has got the line. Watto's going to have to yield this one. And he does. Wow, it's all action here, mate. Liam needs to get back on the DRS of Flappy ASAP. Otherwise, he's going to be very, very vulnerable on that back straight.
Yeah, and Danny's right on the back of Liam.
He is, yeah. And George Garton and Jason looking good there on the medium compound tyres. Front, they're the lead runners on the mediums. Has Liam got DRS? I think he might have, you know. Let's just find out. Will those rear flaps open up? No, they don't. Right, Danny should get him here. Liam goes defensive. Danny switches the inside line. It's going to be a straightforward, easy peasy lemon squeezy overtake. Moves himself up in a P5. Comfortable overtake. Ooh, a bit hesitant there on the exit though. Liam's going to come back, but Danny does have DRS to defend, which he does. He deploys very, very comfortably indeed. So Murder Mass is race leader. AJ's in P2. We've got the top form. Look at this DRS train going all the way back to Jason. And George Garton is almost pushing Liam through the corners there to turn 5, turn 6.
Very, very close there.
Good evening, Massey. How you doing, buddy? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Of course, Massey, last night's winner.
Oh, boo.
Oh, hello. Movement up front. Murder Mass and AJ. And AJ's just pulled off a great move there with the DRS. Takes the lead.
Great move.
Look how close
there. There
Batters.
was just enough room there.
And Batters is going to send one up the inside of Murder Mass. Murder Mass is going to have to give ground here, which he does. Oh, look at this. Murder Mass will fancy a double overtake there. I'm going to jump on board of Murder Mass. Batters is running uber low downforce. Must be.
Yeah.
As Batters takes the lead, AJ then has to defend against Murder Mass. Oh, Murder Mass is coming in. Early pit stop.
Oh, and Batters had a poor exit there. Side by side with AJ.
Oh, Batters put the squeeze on there.
Oh, yeah.
That was a bit squeezy. And that's allowed Flappy to go through. Now AJ's got to defend against Danny, and he's not going to. Danny's already gone through. That's all. I think Batters just about left enough room there. I was on board with AJ's car. It was borderline, but maybe just enough.
Yeah, car's width and fag paper.
Yeah. Absolutely. Let's just drop back onto the broadcast cam. We've got FRT, Liam and AJ. AJ's trying to get this position back, and I think he's... No, sorry, he was defending, and he's defended successfully. But Liam's coming right back at him as they make their way up towards the hairpin. They've got George Garn and Jason right behind them. And AJ sends one up the inside there. Bit of contact.
Yeah, and George is on the inside of Liam. I don't understand why Liam was trying to overtake before the hairpin. Or just hold off and get DRS.
Oh, look at this three-way dance. And Jason is carrying so much overspeed. Look at this. Oh, they're going to have to be sensible here going into the Wall of Champs. Yeah, Liam's pulled into the pits. Oh, great exit from Jason. Superb. He gets AJ. Will he get George gone? Oh, get the clips button, guys. Double overtake from Jason. Can he make it stick? George, though, breaks late into turn 1, but he goes deep. Jason gives just enough for him coming through turn 2. They're still side by side. Who's going to get better traction? They're still side by side, but Jason is going to get the job done. George is going to have to yield this one, and he does. Jason up to P4. Great driving, guys. That is what we want to see.
Yep, and Sinful just got past AJ as well.
AJ going backwards at the moment. He was P1 just a lap or so ago.
Yeah, I think these soft tyres are starting to drop off now. These medium runners are catching the guys up ahead.
Absolutely. Pat Tate there just picks up his first penalty of the night, just on board of Mexican Mr. Flappy at the moment. He's eyeing up possible first place here if he can get a really good drive out the hairpin. He's gone wide and then tries to tuck the car back in again, but hasn't got a very good exit. Now, Danny, meanwhile, is he going to be close enough for a run at Batters? Let's switch on to Danny's POV. Batters goes defensive straight away. Here comes Danny, though, with the overspeed coming up to the Wall of Champs. Is he going to have to back off? Yes, he does back off. Batters comes into the pits. So Danny stays out. Mr. Flappy gets a really good exit on the wrong car. Jesus Christ game. And Flappy takes the lead, or does he? Danny's fighting it. Oh, that's good driving. Again, they give each other a lot of room, a lot of respect. But they're still side by side coming up towards turn 3. Danny's got a little bit more straight line speed than that McLaren by the looks of it. But Flappy is not giving this one up without a fight. Wow. Great start this. Great start.
It's a fantastic battle. Five car battle for the lead here.
Yeah, and there's Sinful Chris. Now we've seen some of the pitters now starting to set fast laps. A bit of a gap back to Bean Darry from the lead drivers, but we've got quite a few cars have pitted, as you can see. Badders has come out in P7, he's come out in front of Liam. Murder Mass pitting early has not worked for him, dude. He's been overcutted by both Liam and Badders. It did not work for him. Jason on the back of Mr. Flappy. What's happening? I think Danny's coming into the pit. Oh, Flappy!
Oh, wow!
Wow!
That was.
Oh, Jason's done it again. He's done.
Wow.
He did it before the lap before. He's done it again with a superb move. And I tell you what.
Yeah, Danny's dropped back to 4th.
Eslarand's gone.
Oh, wow!
Turn 8.
Yeah, Danny dropped back to 4th there. Got overtook by 3 cars, and I think that was partially down to Flappy cutting ahead of him to go into the pits. I think it did off-put him a bit.
It's off. Would you class that as a dangerous pit entry?
One for the stewards, I guess. It's touch and go.
Well, we'll make a note of that because it's on. I caught it on stream. Oh, Danny got out of shape there. His tyres they were cooked. He needs to drop these tyres.
Yeah, I think these softs are done. Yeah, almost everyone on the track now is on medium tyres. Yeah,
totally agree, mate. But Jason is now race leader. George Garton and Sinful Chris right behind him. Danny, I think, will be coming in to drop those tyres. Badders is front runner out of all the guys that have pitted. Murder Master's got onto the back of Liam again, which is quite important. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Dolphin. I'm going to report that to the stewards. Right, here comes George on Jason. And George gets the job done. Just waiting for a good angle from Cody's. There we go. So George takes the lead. Jason P2, Sinful Chris P3, Danny P4. Danny stays out. That's surprising, mate.
I think he's looking for one
stopper.
Then.
Yeah. What, softer hards or softer mediums? What do you reckon?
Softer mediums would be better. They could work as long as he stretches these softs out for a couple more laps.
Yeah. I mean, 20 laps on the mediums is fairly comfortable, isn't it? I mean, excuse me. I was talking to Finn, who did an FGE race. He did 27 laps on his mediums in a 50% race.
Oh, wow.
A mega stint. And he won it.
Oh, blimey. Yeah. Yeah, making these tyres last around the track isn't easy. It depends on, well, many things. Setup, driving style. It also helps if you're on a wheel as well. The tyre temps are slightly lower on a wheel than it would be on a pad because of the steering input.
Yeah, it's not quite as jerky, is it? Obviously, on the pad, you're going to jerk the pad a little bit more, so it's going to drag the tyre across the track. Jason with a lovely move. George didn't get a good exit, and here comes Sinful. Chris is going to have a run at George as well. Let's jump on board. And yes, indeed it is. So George has just lost 2 places there. Jason seems to be the master of the Wall of Champions at the moment. He is nailing it.
Yeah, another brilliant move into the Wall of Champions there. The trouble is with the defending car, when the attacking car does make that move stick, the defending car loses so much momentum coming out of the corner that he's just easy pickings for the car behind. Oh, Jason's had a moment. Oh, and so is George. And Sinful Chris is in the lead now.
Wow, I was literally just scrolling up through Murder Master, who's having a good battle with Liam. Excuse me. But this is helping Danny, because Danny's staying with these guys now.
As long as he stays within the DRS. The trouble is he's just losing out to the cars who have already pitted.
Yeah, Badders has taken nearly 2 seconds out of these guys already. And Badders is also dragging Liam, Murder Mass and Flappy along as well, all within DRS range. I wonder if Danny will come in now. No, he stays out.
Right.
So he is one stopping.
Confirms that he's doing a one stop.
Yeah, but he has now dropped out of DRS range, so expect Badders to catch him pretty quickly, I would say. Discreetly's in the pits. Set of hards going on there, so he's gone for the conservative tyre strat. Those tyres will definitely go to the end. Pat Tate is chasing down Watto. P10 and P9 battling at the moment. Oakley's in the pits as well. So we're about, what, 1/3 race distance at the moment. Top 4 cars yet to make a pit stop. I think some of these cars behind, like Badders and Liam, etc., Murder Mass, they could be 2 stopping. What do you think, Jack?
Almost certain they're 2 stopping as
Harry's
Harry's
gone.
retired. And it's a virtual.
Ooh, it's a VSC. Will that turn to a
It
full
looks like-
safety car?
I don't know if he's lost control. If you go on to Badger, he looks like he's just gone straight on a corner.
Okay, let's
Might
have a
be
little
able
look. Force feedback
clock
disc.
his-
Yeah, I've just seen his car buried in the wall there. Possible,
Don't know if he's lost
feedback?
control of his car.
Yeah, or possible force feedback, like a wheel disconnect. Right,
Possibly.
top 4
It's
have
a
all
top 4
pitted.
pit.
Yeah, all pitted, which means they're going to go into the hards unless they're 2 stopping. We're about to find out. Right, Chris is on the hards. It's interesting. Some of these guys are 2 stopping by the looks of it. Let's let it unravel a little bit. Right, George Garton's 2 stopping. Jason's 1 stopping. Sinful Chris is 1 stopping.
Ooh.
So we have got a mixture of strats here, guys. So Badders is race leader now with Liam. Sinful Chris, sorry, has opted for the medium compound tyre. What was he on before? He was on medium, so he's 2 stopping by the looks of it. Murder Mass, we don't know about. Flappy, we don't know about. Jason's 1 stopping. He is on the hards.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how he gets on those hards. The hards aren't a great tyre around here. We know they're going to go to the end, but it's whether he can keep up with these medium runners.
If he can keep up with them, there's another safety car. That's his chance to bin off those tyres, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, DRS
Yeah, for sure.
re-enabled. We're back under green flags. We've got the top 5 all within a second of each other, so you've got a real scrap here. Watch out for Sinful Chris. He's going to be quick now. He's on brand spanking new mediums, but he needs to clear Liam. He may do him now, actually. Liam's got DRS, but look at Sinful Chris go. Look at the overspeed in the Alpine. And he gets
Nice.
the job done. Liam's trying to draft him and come back at him. Unlucky, Harry. Unlucky, dude. Okay. Christian
Yeah,
Jackson.
this,
Oh, sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, this virtual safety car has really played into the hands of the guys that stayed out late. They've hardly lost any time, and they've not dropped that far behind as well.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the tyre, the age of the tyres now, and I still think that Batters and Liam and Murder Mass and Flappy are going to have to pit again. They are going to have to. Well, a couple of those guys are going to have to because they're running 2 sets of mediums. George Garton looks like he'll be 2 stopping as well. He's run 2 sets of mediums so far, so he'll have to run a set of softs. Right, here comes Sinful Chris on Batters. Batters trying to break the toe, as you can see. And Sinful Chris gets the job done, moves himself up in the P1.
Very nice move. Yeah, I mean, when you look at Badders, he's on 6-lap-old tyres. When you say Finn done 20, was it 27 laps?
27 laps, yeah.
I guess they were like on the edge.
They were dead, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, Badders, did he start on softs?
Yes.
Yeah, so I mean, Badders could try and go to the end.
comes
But it's
Danny
going to
and
be a
Pat.
struggle.
Oh, Danny and Pat Tate squabbling there, coming through turn 4. It is. Danny is really trying to take Pat Tate. I think he might get him here, actually. Pat's going to probably have to yield this one. Yeah, he does.
Oh,
And
good
look at
move.
Matthew. Matthew's going through as well with an opportunistic move. Or is he? I think Matthew's got the high ground now. I think Pat's going to try and break us late. Oh, he's not. He didn't leave a lot of room. That almost
Wow.
gave Matthew the penalty there because I don't think Pat left
Well,
enough room.
Matthew has got a penalty.
Yeah,
He got a penalty there.
yeah. He may feel a little bit aggrieved at that one.
Oh,
Badger's gone.
tired.
Same place as Harry, turn 6.
Yeah.
Turn
Yeah.
6 it is, yeah.
Yeah, will that be another virtual or a full safety?
Right, Pat's going to try and get the position back against Matthew here, coming up to the wall of champs.
Oh, trying to go side by
Yeah,
side.
again.
Somehow there's no contact.
Yeah, they.
AJ behind.
Here comes AJ. I mean, Pat will just say, you know, he's defending his line, which is fair enough, but Matthew will say that's twice he's cut me up. That's twice he should have yielded and he hasn't. Do you know what I mean? So it's 6 of one and a half dozen the other, really. It's really hard. Pat will just say he's racing. And it's his line. But yeah, a couple of great battles here. Matthew and needs to clear his teammate. Let's just move up a little bit. George Garton on the back of Flappy.
Yeah, George got ahead of Liam there earlier in the lap.
And he sent it on Flappy. Flappy's going to try and switch back. Oh, good move from George. And he gets the position. That was a good move.
And DRS.
Pat Tate, and here we go again. Pat Tate looks like he's going to get the move done on the journey. Oh, a bit of contact there. Wow, that was close. But here comes Matthew. Oh, need to be careful, guys.
Careful.
Oh, my Lord. Matthew's going to get the job done. Look at this, coming down to the wall of champ chicane. Ajani backs out, but Matthew does it. Matthew gets the position back. Oh, hello. What's happened there?
Whoa.
Matthew's let him back through. Why is he
Okay.
Weird.
Liam's in the pits. He's changing his front wing.
Ooh, okay. Why did Matthew...
And he's gone on to softs as well. I don't think they'll go to the end.
He needs a safety car desperately.
But yeah, that was very weird with Matthew. I don't know why.
That was
I
strange.
don't know. There wasn't a yellow flag,
No.
was there? Okay.
I don't know, unless the game was... I don't know. What do you think, chat? Did we miss something there? Was there a momentary yellow flag that we missed that caused Matthew to give those positions back? I mean, he didn't do anything wrong, did he? It was a legit overtake on his part. So, that's a strange one. If he gets on the podium, we'll ask him. Illegal overtake at the Wall of Champions? Possibly.
You got Mass on Badders.
Yeah, I'm just having a look at that now. Murder Mass has got the job done, but Badders is going to fight right back here. Murder Mass, though, looks like he's got the DRS and the straight line pace just to hold him off. And they are coming up to... Are they coming to laps? Oh, no, it's Sinful Chris, sorry. The race leader.
Yeah, Sinful Chris has gone. He's checked out.
2.5 seconds up the road on fresh tyres as well, so he can go to the end on those tyres quite comfortably.
Yeah, and no penalties as well.
Yeah. So his rival really is George Garton, I'd say, looking. So George has got to try and clear these guys. He's got to clear Badders and Murder Mass as quickly as possible. Yeah, I think it may have been... It's got to be an illegal overtake. Just looking at the chat there, must have been.
Yeah. The two Red Bulls are fighting.
They're squabbling again.
Dean's retired in pits.
Is he? Okay. I'll have to ask him about that one. Right, let's go back on with Matthew chasing down Pat Tate. Oh, hang on, George Garton on Badders, possibly. Here we go. Badders goes defensive, and George yields that one. Yeah,
yep.
That's fair enough. Good driving.
Well
Danny's
defended.
got past Jason into the P6 with an audacious overtake of the Wall of Champions. Matthew and Pat Tate. Matthew. Looks like he's going to get it. Pat's going to have to yield this one. Yeah. And Johnny's coming right at Pat Tate now. Oh, man. This is it. I think Matthew was like, right, this time, son, you will yield. I've yielded to you twice now. It's your turn. Yeah. Bit of payback there, I think he was thinking. But this battle is not done yet. Matthew, though, is going to be hoping now that AJ can be like a bit of a wingman now and just hold Pat Tate up a little bit, because Pat's got some decent pace. There's those medium 17 laps, and he's still holding good pace.
Yeah, I wonder if he's... Oh, as you say that, he's...
Oh, he spun
done a
it.
180.
Oh, commentator's curse.
Yeah.
Commentator's curse. Oh, sorry, Pat. It's my fault. That's unfortunate, dude.
There's a four-way dance for P2.
Yeah, I'm on board now. Well, I'm doing a broadcast cam at the moment on this one as they come for the Wall of Champions chicane.
Pat Tate spun again.
Oh,
His tyres are cooked.
tyres, yeah. He's going to have to come in the pit, isn't he? Drop them off. He was hoping to. He was going to try and go for a long run, wasn't he? And then put the softs on. Watto's in the pits. Dropping those mediums. Bont the Bullet said in the chat, I just rewatched it. This is regarding the Matthew incident. Not sure what happened. He made a clean pass and was not off track. And when he lifted, he had ERS on. So, okay.
Very strange. I don't know if there's an issue if he's on a wheel. Maybe
Yeah.
it switched off maybe for a second.
Just
Not quite
yeah,
sure.
momentary
Very
disconnection or
strange.
something. It is, yeah, absolutely. Bean Down says, apologies guys, my rig broke 5 minutes before quali. Tried to race on the controller, but one, it's soul destroying, I can agree on that. And two, I can't feel my left thumb. Well, that's an injury, dude, so that's okay.
That's unlucky, man.
Yeah, it's unlucky.
Unlucky.
Unlucky, Dean. Head up, mate.
See you on Saturday, Dean.
Absolutely. Badders
with
penalty, yeah. I get the feeling here that George Garton's being held up. I really do.
Oh no, Badders, no.
Oh, Badders has lunged a murder mass.
Yeah.
And that's two or three cars have been involved in that. Well, that's what George Garton wanted, though, didn't he? He had to find the right pass, and he got it. He's off.
Yeah. Yeah, he's gone to chase Sinful Chris now with a 5.1 second gap.
Yeah, this is where the race is at.
Yeah, but Badders, I think he was a bit audacious trying to go the inside layer.
Yeah.
There wasn't. It was a late move. He wasn't alongside enough to make that move. So, from my point of view, that's on him, I'm afraid.
I think you're probably right there, dude. Jason and Mr. Flappy. Looks like Jason's going to get the move done here as well. Yeah, Flappy's yielded that one. Well, Flappy was trying to. I think he's trying to pick up the DRS actually. I don't know who crossed the DRS detection first. But Jason got a good exit, to be fair, so maybe able to hold him off anyway. To be honest, Flappy did not get the DRS.
Ooh.
Well, if he did, he's not activated.
Well, that's strange because Jason hasn't got DRS either, so neither car's got DRS. Cheers, Cody's.
Yeah, Flappy's in the pits. He's dropping his tyres. Discreetly's in the pits as well. Just to add to what Dean said, I said I can't feel my left thumb because it's numb from steering with the controller for the first time since F1 2018.
Ouch.
Yeah. Bottas says, I think Flappy had damage. Was that from the incident with Murder Mass and Badders, possibly?
Possibly, because I think Flappy went into the back of somebody.
Gotcha, okay. Right, Sinful Chris is holding station, 5.5 seconds advantage over Garton, George Garton. Badders is back within DRS range, or thereabouts. Did he catch it in time? Find out. Yeah, he has. He's got DRS. Okay. And Danny having a solid drive as well. Yeah, it was. Flappy was at the car at the back of that battle when he picked up the damage. Oh, Badders there rubs against the wall of champs. You've got to be so careful there, Jack, because there's a little bit of that wall that sticks out. It can DNF your car. It can just rip that right front tyre off.
Yep, definitely. Well, for the win, it's looking like a two-horse race between Sinful Chris and George. George is closing the gap slightly.
What we need, safety car.
Or rain.
Well, at the start of the race,
was
mate,
it?
At the start
I don't
of the
know
race,
if it was forecast.
Well, no, and at the start of the race, it was crystal clear skies. If you look up now, there are some clouds building up. This is just like what we saw on Monday night and last night.
Yeah.
Is there rain on its way?
Don't remind me.
Yes. Right, I want to check something real quick. I think the game will let me. Let's have a little look here. Right, Sinful Chris has got to pit again.
And so's George.
So's George.
And
there we go.
speaking of that, George is in.
Okay, there we go, guys.
So
the race is now really on.
Yeah, I mean, Jason on those hards.
He's looking all of a sudden quite good. Now, he does not want a safety car. That's the last thing he wants. Or, actually, in saying that, safety car, he could go the softs, I suppose, but I don't know. But Sinful Chris, yes, does have to pit, and he will drop in behind Jason, possibly around about Matthew, but Matthew's got to pit as well. So, oh, hang on, George Garton and Watto battling here. George's important that he stays in front, and he does. That was important,
yep.
But Watto's going to fight him still, but George there, placing that car nicely. Nice defensive line there through turn 7 and turn 8.
Yeah, I think George is going to shoot off now. He's on fresh softs.
He's got, he's still 15 seconds behind Jason, and those softs will start to go off at the end of the race. So he will catch Jason quickly, but then the rate of catching will drop off, I think. Let's see what Sinful Chris does. All right, Chris has stayed out. Danny stayed out as well. Jason stayed out. Pit stop, Ted. George pitted for new softs, made his final pit stop. Liam, we feel, has to make another pit stop, so Liam and Matthew's going to have to pit. In fact, yeah, Liam's on his way in now.
Yep.
We'll just see what tyres. It should be a set of softs, I think, going on there. Excuse me, so I'm tired. It's been a long night, mate. Sorry.
Yeah, George has got some clear air ahead of him. 7.8 seconds. So he's got a chance to push now. Matthew ahead. Obviously, he's got to pit again. 21 lap on mediums. So it's looking pretty good for Jason at the moment. I don't know what the penalty situation is like though, so that'll be interesting.
I'll have a look in a bit actually. I think discreetly is now just having discreetly a lap down. Pat Tate just coming through, currently in P13. So Pat Tate is the next car to be lapped, if indeed he is lapped. I doubt if he will be. Right, Sinful Chris is in.
Yep.
So let's have a look. Right, Danny stays out. I think Danny's going to try and go to the end. We know Jason's going to the end. Matthew's going to have to come in now, probably. No, Matthew stays out. That's interesting. I would have pitted, mate. I would have gone for the new set of softs there.
Yeah, I think he's holding out for a virtual.
Well, do you know what? I would never...
Which is risky.
Yeah, he might get it, but I would never, ever plan a race strategy around something that may or may not happen. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have a strategy, and you then see how the race pans out, but you don't have a strategy which is... well, it's not a strategy when you think about it, if that's the case. Waiting to see if a safety car comes out or doesn't come out is not a strategy. That's just a guess.
Yeah. Yeah. And there's no way he's going to go to the end, surely. I don't think those tyres will last.
30 laps.
Although they're looking at the tyres, they don't look like they're raining that bad.
He's going to go backwards. Gap between George and Sinful Chris, by the way, 7.3. So not quite sure what happened to George. He just seemed to lose a bit of pace there. I was expecting...
Batters and Watto.
Okay, I was expecting to be quicker, to be closer to Sinful Chris.
Yeah.
Well, he's got the DRS out of Watto and Batters.
Neither.
Okay. Is that a Cody special?
Yeah.
Okay. Good old Cody. You just love it. So Sinful Chris is now favourite to win again, I would say. We've got some movement there as Liam on the fresh softs gets past AJ, but AJ's going to come... AJ, be careful. Liam's defending there. You can't just barge him through again.
Yeah, I think it was a combination of that and Liam's poor exit.
Okay. So let's just have a look. Get on board the broadcast cam for a minute. So Danny's our race leader, leading from Jason P2. Sinful Chris in row P3, and then Matthew P4, who surely needs to make a pit stop. Georgie Garton in P5, Batters in P6, Watto in P7, Flappy in P8, Murder Mass was very unfortunate in P9. FRT Liam in P10, Ajani in P11, Oakley P12 had a disappointing race. Pat Tate in P13 and discreetly some way off in P14. Sinful Chris sets the fastest lap of the race.
Yeah, so I was just saying in the chat that Chris is in prime position to take the win here.
He is now,
Fresh
yeah.
softs and no penalties as well.
Discreetly got all out of shape there. Yeah, definitely. Of course, a penalty here, though, could change everything. But there's Danny, our race leader. He's had a good race. In fact, Danny, since he joined the league, this isn't like his third race. He's been very unlucky. He could have had 2 wins in his first 2 races. He's not had a lot of luck.
Showing some good pace here tonight, though.
He is indeed. Now, he's holding off Jason at the moment, but Jason now has got starting to see that Alpine looming in his rearview mirrors. As Sinful Chris is now within DRS range of Jason, within striking distance. Matthew is 6 seconds down the road. George Gardner's catching Matthew, but not at the rate you'd expect.
No, very true. I don't know if he's saving his tyres. Oh, is Matthew's gone?
Matthew's gone. His tyres have gone. Yeah, he's had an instant. Wall of Champions. Oh, that car's a mess. Full safety car.
Wow.
This has just changed. Watto's straight in the pits. Murder Mass is straight in the pits. Of course, there will be a delta that the guys will have to stick to, but they're straight in the pits. Soft tyres going on. Absolutely. Liam's in the pits as well. AJ's coming in. Yeah, all the cars further down are coming in. They're switching over tyres. Now,
yeah, but Danny and Jason are going to lose out big time here because not only are they looking to pit, they've also got penalties.
Yeah, but
with the safety car, this is closing the whole field up.
But the one saving grace they will have, because the deltas, is they will be able to get in and get out before the other cars reach them, so they will maintain, hopefully, track position. Sinful Chris, though, will almost certainly stay out. Thinking about it, he doesn't really have any reason to pit. His tyres are fine.
No, I suspect Chris, George, and Badders will stay out.
Danny stayed out. He's gone for track position. Really? Jason's come in. Sinful Chris stays out.
That's gonna be tough for Danny to hold P1 because let's see where Jason comes back out. Right. I think he's not going to come back out lower than what P8. Badders pitted as well.
Badders pitted. Yeah.
So what P4?
Watto is being held to his delta. You see, so Watto's, even though he managed to get in as the safety car came out for these boots, he hasn't gained on the leaders because he's been he has to stick to his delta time.
Well, Danny would have been P3 if he pitted.
Yeah.
I think he's lost out there.
Possibly. One guy that is as suited, I'm just reading the chat and I totally agree, is Oakley, because he now has no penalties and he's on fresh tyres. He's had a quiet race in the lower pack, but now all of a sudden this race is coming to him. In fact, Oakley, if he played this right, could be looking at P4. It's on the cards.
Very much so. As long as he keeps his nose clean, stays out of trouble, and just pick off these positions
to
and
be
guys
honest,
ahead
mate,
that have the penalties.
Even a podium's not out of the question for Oakley. He could get a podium by stealth here. Jason's gone to medium compound tyres. That's a strange call.
Wow. Surely he would have had enough softs.
But he hasn't run any yet, I don't think, has he? He's done medium, hard, medium. That's a strategy. I know he doesn't like the soft compound tyres, but surely...
Very, very strange there.
Unless he's forgot to change them, possibly, and he's just pitted without changing, checking his MFD.
Maybe.
I'm going to get the safety car out. Here we go. I've missed it tonight. I've got the safety car. There we go. And it's the Aston Martin as well. There we go.
So I've spotted that Liam has stayed out on 10-lap-old softs.
Yeah, so he's going to lose out straight away at the restart.
They're going to be dead. And I don't understand why he hasn't pitted, because Oakley's 16 seconds behind.
Yeah. Is Oakley still stuck to a delta?
Do you know what I was thinking that? Because the gap isn't closing.
Yeah. So Liam could actually slip in and out again, probably, and stay ahead.
Oakley is driving at full speed though.
This is
I
weird.
don't know if that's
oh,
a
he's
timing
catching him
glitch
now.
or not.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Now he's catching him. Now he's catching him. Okay, so that window of opportunity for Liam has just disappeared.
Yep. I feel bad for Discreetly Low. He's lapped, so
And stuck.
he's in between
Yeah.
a load of cars that he's not battling with.
Yeah, it needs to
So,
get on the reslice to get blue. Do you know if I was discreet?
Yeah.
I'll just go into pits. Safety cars coming in. I would do if I was discreet. I'd just go into pits, put a new set of softs on, and get some fresh air, and go for a faster slap outside top 10.
Yeah. Just get whatever points you can.
Yeah. Okay,
Because
right.
you never know with all the cars bunched up. There may be a couple of incidents, a couple more DNFs. You can pick off some more points.
This is Italy. Hey, thanks for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, hit that follow button as well. Let me know who you are, so I'll give you a nice warm welcome and to get notifications of future Beer and Kebab TV content. Okay, here we go then. It's a 4-lap sprint. Danny is race leader. Sinful Chris in P2. George Garton in P3. Oh, look at how close these cars are coming through turn 2. Sinful Chris gets a really good exit. And he may have a run. Look at this. They're almost 3 abreast. Sinful Chris gets the job done. Danny's out of shape completely, has to cut across the grass, and that's his race just gone in smoke.
Mate.
That's unfortunate.
That's unlucky.
Yeah.
And Oakley dropped well back as well.
Oh, that's bad news for Oakley as well. That's not what he wanted. And we have got a real race now. Sinful Chris then, race leader. George Garton and P2. Jason, though, he's on the freshest tyre. This may still work for him. But he has to clear the guys in front. No DRS, of course. After a safety car restart, the DRS will come in lap 34. Watto's had an instant. He's gone backwards.
He's got wing damage as well.
Oh, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate for Watto. Murder Mass is struggling to keep the top 3, though. Already he's almost being dropped out of the 1 second range. Of course, DRS will be activated lap 34. This is a real battle.
George has a run on Chris.
Yeah, let's jump on board. These two are going to be squabbling to the end. If George can stay within like half a second going into the last lap, man, he could be on for a race win. Both not carrying any penalties.
And Danny's in the pits.
Oh, that's unfortunate for Danny. I say the guy gets no luck. It's his 3rd race on the bounce, no luck.
Yeah.
I really feel for him. There's Jason though. Jason needs, if you've got any chance of winning this race, he has to clear these guys and then put the hammer down. He should be quicker because even though he's on a harder compound, they're new. And Jason's going to have a look at George Garton here, going up the inside to the hairpin. Give each other a room coming through.
Nice.
And George just covers him off, and Murder Mass is right with them. Look at this battle. This is playing out well for Sinful Chris at the moment. These cars really squabbling behind. AJ picks up a 3-second time penalty, so that's going to help Oakley again as well, but Oakley does need to get on the back of these guys. Top 6. Oh, and AJ's got past Liam, has he? Oh, they're squabbling side by side. Oh, they're still wheel bashing, but AJ gets the job done. Had to get his handbags out, but got the job done, moves himself up in a P7.
And Pate's in the pits for a new wing.
Okay. But the race is going out. Look at this. Mr. Flappy could still get a podium. Yeah, I agree, Bonta. He could still get a podium here.
Oh,
Murder Mass is gone!
Oh.
No safety guys. What's happened there? Has he clouted the wall? Got wheel spin up out of turn 8?
I think he's lost his rear end coming out the corner and just hit the wall.
Just lit his rear tyres up.
Yeah. Oh, look at this train for the lead.
Wow, this is what's happening. We're about to start the last lap. Thanks for the follow, Pozox, I believe. Welcome. We're at the finale of this fascinating 50% race around Canada, courtesy of the Division 2 Thoroughbreds. It's been a fantastic battle. It really has. Still can't pick a winner yet. Jason is having Oh, hello. Well, I've got some lag there on the car. Jason trying to get the inside of George Garton, but George defending for his life. Oh, he's almost pushing George through the corners. Wow. Batters is right there as well. Batters still fancies something out of this, but Flappy is going for a P3 here. Doesn't have to race these guys too hard. Now, what's the battery situation like? Okay, Sinful Chris on 17. He's using his battery. George has still got 30% battery left. Jason's burnt his battery out. Batters and Flappy are both in the 30s. Discreetly has gone.
Yeah.
Turn 6 by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Oh, Batters has gone to the back of Jason. Oh, Batters. That's a bit naughty. Right, it's the leaders. This is it. Can George Garton? Has he got the straight line speed to take Sinful Chris? This is it. This is it. We're on the last lap, ladies and gents. He's catching him.
Now.
He's catching him. Sinful Chris goes defensive. George goes to the outside. Is he going to take it? It looks like he's going to. Can he get the exit? He's going to do it. George Garton is going to cross the line and take victory. Oh, what a drive. What a drive. He takes victory. Sinful Chris, P2. Jason is plummeted down. Happy gets the final podium slot in P3. Oakley in P4.
Oakley P4.
I'd said he was going to get close, man. He got P4 from nowhere. Batters P5,
Brilliant
Jason
recovery.
P6. Ajani in P7, Liam in P8. Danny, unlucky dude, P9. Watto is going to cross the line in P10. Oh, what an end to that race. And Pat Tate is going to cross the line in P11. What an end to that race. Wow. Brilliant race there. Absolutely brilliant race. Sayas, thanks for the follow, dude. Welcome. Sinful Chris gets drive of the day. He did everything but win, basically. Wow. Oakley in chat says, oh, he's been a smart ass. He says, that's why we don't cut corners. He almost got a podium by stealth.
Yeah.
But what
That was a great drive.
Pat Tate says some really idiotic driving out there. It was pretty good from what we saw, mate. There's a couple of minor things, but it was pretty good. But let's give you a rundown of the final positions. George Garton then takes the victory on his debut. A stunning drive. Sinful Chris in P2. Flappy in P3. Oakley, stealth P4 by keeping it clean. Batters in P5. Jason in P6. Ajani in P7. FRT Liam in P8. Danny in P9. Watto in P10. Pat Tate in P11. Murder Mass. Now, he actually DNF'd there. They both DNF'd, didn't they? So it's going to be DNF. They are not going to be classified as point scores, I don't think. Murder Mass, Discreetly, Matthew, Bean Darry, Badger and Harry and SLR Allen, all D and Fs. And well, I don't want to see the clips, Pat. I'm not steward in Division 2, mate. To be fair, send them through, mate. Ping them through using the old form, mate. Best thing to do. But what a race, Giles. That was a fantastic race.
That was awesome, and the safety car really spiced things up towards the end.
It did, didn't it? It did. Oh my goodness me, guys! If you want to come in and have a quick chat, you're more than welcome. If not, it's not a problem. We'll just hang on here for a second. But yeah, I'm just trying to take it in. That was just a 35 lap overtakeathon.
Love it.
Wow. But yeah, man, that was an epic race. Fastest lap in the race, by the way, was Danny. So there's some something for him there. The 1:12.263. Fastest lap outside the top 10 was Pat Tate, funnily enough, the 1:11.248, because everyone else is classified as DNF. So Pat Tate does get the bonus point there for fastest lap. Right, got a couple of guys have come in and joined us. We're going to talk to Mr. Flappy first of all. If you're there, I think you are. Congratulations, kept it clean, and you get the podium.
Yeah, that's the way to go.
Tell us all about your race, dude.
It was quite hectic. I had a good race, good pace. I had a lot more downforce than I wanted. So first and second sector were great, but the last I was just a sitting duck. And at lap 20 or so, 25, I made a mistake because two cars in front of me spun or kept each other up. So I bumped into them accidentally, didn't see them in time. So I got wing damage, need to pit, and after that I was just a recovery drive to P3. So good points for the team.
Absolutely, but it worked really well though. You showed some good pace there, and you just did the right thing in that last sort of few laps. You just sat in behind those cars, knowing that you were going to get them on penalties. Yeah.
Chris and I were in party and we were saying to each other, keep it calm, keep it together. We will get points.
Oh, GG's, buddy. And looking forward to next week. What are your thoughts on France?
It's actually in a circuit that suits me. I'm quite
Mhm.
fast around there. Don't know why, but it just suits me. So, big
Oh, well.
expectations.
Yep. Well, hopefully we get to. We'll look forward to seeing you on track and maybe get to speak to you on the podium again next week. But congratulations. Well, congratulations tonight, buddy. That was a great drive. Well done.
Thanks.
Okay, we're going to talk to Peter. I don't think George is going to come in. I don't think he knows to come in, actually. But Simple Chris. Chris, congratulations, mate. You did everything but win that race. What an epic battle. Tell us all about it, dude.
Yeah, it was a good one, wasn't it? That was a fun race. Yeah, sort of put myself on the back foot in quali. I went to stay out as late as I possibly could with the track drying, but ended up cutting the corner in the last chicane, so it just ruined my run there. Sort of put us down in 14th. After that, was just starting the mediums and try have a sort of measured race. Everyone was quite aggressive early doors, so I just thought I'm just gonna sort of take it easy and let everyone sort of trip over each other. Ended up sort of making my way up to the top, maybe about 15 laps into the race or so, just before the pit stops. VSC came out, perfect time, and helped my race a lot. Stuck another set of mediums on because I felt great, and I thought I'm going to have a little blast on the softs at the end. I know some people opted to do medium, soft medium, or medium hard. I think Jason did as well, but I just felt like that was the right call for me. It was quite a measured race. I wasn't really going flat out at any point. I felt like I got 2 warnings quite early on. It sort of just put us on the back foot for the rest of the race. I just didn't want to get any penalties because I knew that last chicane's quite deadly. I actually nearly binned it twice quite late on in the race. Safety car restart. I have no idea what happened. I sort of got a run on Danny and he just smashed over into the side of us, and I got wing damage, which caused us to be really slow at the front of the pack. But to be fair, I wasn't going to sacrifice at least P2 against a guy who hasn't scored any points yet when I'm ahead of all my championship rivals, so it doesn't even bother us that George got us in the last corner because I'm playing the long game.
Well, it's worked out quite well because you've actually considerably extended your advantage at the top now with that.
Yeah, although it was on another day, it would have been disappointing to lose the win there right in the last corner, but I'm more focused on trying to get the championship than anything else.
Well, congratulations there, dude. Another podium. That's what, 4 on the bounce now, by my record.
Yeah, shame about Bahrain, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. It's just the one moment, the one blip so far in the season. But wish you the best of luck for next week, dude, and congratulations
Cheers, mate.
for tonight, mate.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And now move on to the race winner, George Carlin. Man, debut race. He gets the win, and what a fight, what a battle. Tell us all about it, dude.
Struggling just to remember it all. Really, it was quite chaotic. I did well, I think, on the mediums. Got into the top 10, and I knew the guys would be a bit quicker than me at the start, so I sort of just tried to not push too much and just save my tyres as much as I can. And then when they start falling off, I'd be in a good place to start pushing. Yeah, I had a good few battles with people. It was a bit chaotic at the end with the last safety car.
Any thoughts of
Jason.
pitting before, or
No, I didn't think it was worth it because it would only be I'd lose a couple of positions, and I think with how many laps we had, 5 laps. I just don't think I'd have gained those positions, especially not the DRS.
But put a good marker down, George, for the rest of the season. Coming in, getting a good win tonight.
Yeah, it was exciting. It was a great race. Enjoyed it.
And what do you think about France going forward to the next week?
Yeah, it should be interesting. Get a bit of practice in. Haven't done a lot of races around France, but it's normally prize good races.
Is it a track you
There's
enjoy?
good battles around there.
So is it a track you enjoy, or?
Yeah, I do actually. I didn't the last couple of years, but I think this year, maybe with the new handling and stuff, it's a bit more enjoyable once you get the hang of it.
And is there anything you want to tell your championship rivals, because you've already put a good marker down?
Well, just happy to get the first race done, really, and get some points.
Okie
Didn't
dokie.
expect to get a win. I just wanted to finish, but
Well, you did more than just finish, mate.
yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah,
That
but
was a fantastic race, and as I say, yeah, I think you only led for that 200 yards, didn't you, or something? pretty
Yeah, well, I
much
had
at the
Jason
end.
pushing me, and I was
Yeah.
like, he had the 6 seconds, so. And then, obviously, I see because Sinful got hit after the safety car restart. I could tell he had a bit of damage. He was slow in a couple of the corners, and he was quick down the straights. I guess he was saving his ERS. It was hard, and just had enough on the last lap to skip by. And I guess, obviously, he was saying he's thinking about the championship.
Oh, congratulations, mate. Great start to your campaign. And
Yeah, thanks.
Looking forward to seeing what you can do at the Paul Ricard circuit. All right, then, guys.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Congratulations to our podium finishers. We'll just head back to the command center to wrap things up for the night. Well, what a nice racing we've had. 3 great races. 2 trial races, of course, Canada and Brazil, followed that up by a real spectacular race around Canada, thanks to the Division 2 Thoroughbreds. Congratulations to all those who finished the race tonight, scored points. Commiserations to those who sadly DNF'd. But, wow. Giles, great race tonight, mate. I really enjoyed your company as well. That was a good night's racing.
Thanks, Bear. I really enjoyed tonight. So cheers for having me on this evening. Some great races. But I'm ready for bed.
Me too, mate. Me too. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow night for the Division 1 race. Kicking off around about 8:45. Again, we're back at Canada, Montreal, for what should be an absolute classic race tomorrow night. So thank you so much for sticking around tonight and watching. Hope you enjoyed the content. And until the next time, as I always say, take care. Godspeed.